Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Uranium. It is I, Xilestar, and today we're going to be continuing onward. We seem to be in a mysterious room. The power plant Zeta, apparently. Oh, I forgot to turn this on. It would be very helpful if I actually knew what Pokemon encounters were in here, wouldn't it? Anyway, so last time we were interrupted by, I think it was Urane. Oh, hey, look, we can heal here. It's a machine for healing Pokemon. It won't work without power, apparently. Interesting. But, okay, well, alright. Let's see here. Anything here? Alright. What about... Oh, I can't go behind there. I want to see what that note says. This is right here. Nope. Can't read that, okay. What's in this room? Oh. Ooh, Pokeball. Yay! Something I can't use. Thank you, game. Whoa! Alright. Oh, there we go. We got a Pokemon. A Nuppin. Yeah, let's just continue. Yeah, there was also a few things that I forgot to do last time, like change the box, like, things and stuff like that. I apologize for that. I did not think that, it was going to be that bad, so that is my bad. I will take full responsibility for that. I will do that as soon as I get a chance to do that. Alright, cool. We got a Nuppin. I don't know what that is. It's a grass electric type. Cool. Yeah, you go into our nuclear box, please. Hey, look, another item. It's like another Ultra Ball. It's like, great, something I can't use. Can I do this? Break room. Break should be no longer than 15 minutes. Yes, I agree. In case of coffee shortage, talk to Craig in HR. Huh? This coffee is alarmingly still warm. Emergency power control. Follow these instructions to activate the backup generator. In the electrical room, first activate the switches in the following order. Okay, so G or B. Okay. I'll keep that just in case. Then disengage the circuit breaker. This will restore power to the south sector. Okay. Don't know why we don't just ask Craig to do it. I mean, isn't that a part of his job as HR? No, I'm kidding. So, actually, I should try and still try up Nucleon, but it's fine. We got a 4% encounter here, folks, and it was pretty fast too. Wow, I'm actually very surprised. We all know how long it took for me to find that tub job. No, not tub job. What is it? I don't remember. Oh no. I got poisoned. Well, I should be affected by this. There you go. So how come I was affected by the last one, then? Confusion. Anyway. Please stay in the Pokeball. Ugh. You suck. Yeah, it doesn't have to use his nuclear attack for it to be super effective, because I think this thing is a... I think it's a normal psychic type? Yeah, because after we catch this, there's like 2 different Pokemon, which I'm surprised we didn't find one yet. Because it's just as... has the same encounter rate as that Tropint, so I'm surprised we didn't get it. But anyway, it's fine. Please stay in. Ugh, come on. No, I want you to stay in. Ugh, this Baraboom is getting really annoying. It's like I have to actually weaken it because it refuses to stay in. Yeah, it's a normal psychic, I figured. I'd like to give a nickname to her? Nope. For him, don't care. I would not like to give them a nickname. Ooh, level 66. Who got level 66? Is that Jackery? Jackery's level 66. That's awesome. We'll go with Vampiro now. Yeah, I still don't understand why Magic Guard doesn't, like, prevent its, like, the poison from affecting even outside of battle. Because it shouldn't even affect it. It shouldn't even affect it at all, because it's the ability. Didn't I already catch you? Yeah, I need the experience, but I want to wait till we have a healer first. Okay, that's the door. Okay. I can barely see what's in front of me. Okay. Is there another... No, that is the way. Okay. Is that a... Okay, yeah, it's like a red carpet kind of thing. It's like a carpet. But I will say, though, that does look a lot like a wall. Alright, let's continue onward further. Where are we going? Hopefully this is to Craig's office. I think I'm interrupting Craig. A nuclear horde appeared. Oh no. Craig is attacking us. Whatever will we do? Like, I have Drain Punch and Dragon Claw. I know Vampiro will probably kill. I don't know if Wintario is going to be able to kill before it actually starts hitting. Come on. Nope. I figured. But Wintario should survive this. That's right, boy. That's right, boys. He's able to do it. Come on. Take it out. There you go. I knew Wintario would be able to take it out. It's just like, I don't know if Wintario is fast enough to actually outspeed it. Yeah, this is the Pokemon that I'm talking about that we can find here. And of course you have Intimidate. Why am I not surprised? Do both of them have Intimidate? Okay, we can't do this. It's -2 at this point. We're like -2 in every stat, and I need to literally switch. Okay, we're going to switch to Casalina. And we'll switch to Jackery. I know, like, the first thing that I should have done before, like, saying, like, oh yeah, I'll go on the mission, is that I should have went the opposite way to Venessi Town and went to the move, Deleter and Deleted Dive. Unless I did that. I don't think I did, though. Because I don't really know... Actually, I don't even know why I didn't even do that. Actually, that might be... I know they don't have Levitate, but they could still be... No, they would have to be Poison still, but still, don't care. Just do that. And Dazzling Gleam on both. It should be neutral. But Jackery's pretty darn strong. Okay, so one of them is gone. Okay. Good job, Casalina. Yeah, so I'm just trying to look at all the encounter rates here. Oh no, Casalina has the Life Orb! No, Casalina! Oh, I feel bad. Sorry, Casalina. I forgot that you actually had the Life Orb. For some reason, I didn't think that she actually had the Life Orb. I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, that should take you out. How dare you defeat my friend. Take a Flame Impact. Boy. Got a quick hit. Nice. Is that it? Yeah, okay. What's over here, though? Ooh, a Pokeball. Ooh, 2 Pokeballs. Carbos. Pretty good. You can easily EV train something as well. Full Restore. It's very nice. Actually, speaking of Full Restore, where's my Revive? There it is. Okay. Revive. Nice. Hyper Potions. There we go. Wintario, you get one. Gasolina, you deserve one. Do I have any? Yeah, I'll give Jackery one of these. I'm not gonna waste like a not to say waste, but like I'm not gonna use up a hyper potion on like 30 power point, like health points. I think the lowest I'll go is like 100. Because I'm probably so like I'm remembering like in the newer games where they nerfed it to 120 instead of 200. So that's probably where my mind is that like, oh, I gotta go do that. Hey, look, a note. When instructions to activate the Draco generator, consult the manual. That's very helpful. Okay, so it's like RGB, but like G is in front. So green, red, and blue. Playable on the Switch. Read Circuit Breaker. It appears to be... I don't know. I didn't read that part fast enough. Disengage Circuit Breaker. Yes. Ah, yes. Cool. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, there you go. Para Audio. Nice. Yeah, this is another one that we could catch here. Alright, go. Pokeball. Actually, I should probably figure out if there actually is a difference. If there actually is a difference between like turning the power on and not. Oh, I'm not clicking A like I thought I was. Alright, so yeah, so there's nothing here about, like, if the power's turned off or not, that there's different Pokemons. That's good to know. So it's not like I'm missing one Pokemon because I did the story ahead of time kind of deal. But I am still surprised we have not found the Topherang thing here. It almost makes me think that... like the Topherang is only in like only in the rooms kind of thing. But I don't think that's true. Oh, we got it. Nice. There you go. Oh, I would not like to give it a nickname. Box 1. No! No! It's going to infect everyone. Why didn't you send it to box 4? Oh no. Is there a PC box here? It doesn't look like there's a PC here. I thought I clicked on the PC, but apparently not. I do like their character model does change. Because we're in the suit. Which is nice. Okay, we just need to find Topherang, and then we'll try and continue onward. Whenever it decides to show up its head, I don't know. Why am I fighting everything but an encounter? Like, that's... like, why am I fighting Troppins instead of Topherang? Does Topherang not like the power is on or something? Okay, while we're still trying to look for it, let's just go and take a look around. Maybe we'll find a PC box here. Maybe I can use this radio to reach HQ. Something is blocking the signal. From the fridge has gone bad. Well, I kind of thought it would go bad. Although the weirdest thing that we found so far is that that coffee is still hot, which is interesting. I'm just going to drain life heal. Go down. I need the experience, and I don't really care anymore. Bye. Yeah, because this is still hot, right? Yeah, it's still alarmingly still warm. Would the radiation maintain its temperature in terms of like the being like hot and warm kind of thing? That's my question. I don't think so. No, there's not a PC in here. Okay, how come I can't find this 30% encounter? I'm really confused now. It says it's 30%. And I have yet to find one. Oh, ask and you shall receive. Or complain and you shall receive. Like, I wasn't asking for much. I just wanted to see at least one. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball. I meant to go down so I could go to the quick select thing and then click A. But failed to swallow a thing. That's because you didn't stockpile. I think swallows that you have to use 2 at the very least in order for it to work. You can't swallow if you don't stockpile, bro. Yeah, because what is it? I think spit up is at least like it changes depending on which one, which stockpile you choose, like 1, 2, or 3. Hey, bro, you need to stockpile. Yeah, and then in the next area, we have about 3 different nuclears that we can get a hold of. Come on. Stand, please. Nope. Come on. Work already. Ugh. Come on, game. Guess I want to use the next Pokemon. I don't want to leave this. Kazolina. I think all of the team is EV trained. Except for Dynamite. Actually, that's kind of wrong. Dynamite is EV trained, but he isn't perfectly EV trained. He doesn't have like the speed EVs that I want. I wanted it to be like 252, kind of like mostly every other member in the team. And he is the only one that I think that does not have that requirement. And I'm very sad because I would really love for him to actually be like very, very insanely quick. Now it's speed everything. So before we go further on in this, I do want to say a few things. One, I apologize for ending the last session quickly. I was tired and I didn't feel like doing more than what I had, and plus I thought it was a really good endpoint anyway, so it was like it was like a match made in heaven kind of thing. So I said, you know what, this is a perfect place to stop, and we're done here. So I apologize for that. I probably would have gone longer, but I just didn't want to do any more, so I just said, here we go. here's what I have. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is how long this one will go, depending on if we'll even catch this thing. That is the real question. If we do finish this, and I think if we do this, you'll pretty much like be able to go to the Victory Road I think that's what the next part is. It's either Victory Road or it's something to lead to Victory Road. And after we get to the Victory Road and right before we get to the Pokemon League, so right before we walk in and are like going to start the challenge, I'm going to stop and we're going to do at least a little bit of grinding, depending on how much time is there. And I will grind until I think it's like, I don't remember how it is, but I think I vaguely remember that every team in there has level 70 Pokemon. So I'll try and get everybody to level 70. Maybe I'll get Dynamite to 72. Not really too big of an advantage, but still it's there. And then I'll try not use rare candies, so that like if we're actually absolutely having troubles with a trainer or with like an Elite Four member, we use that rare candy to get a boost so that we could be able to like run over that and see if it's like if we just needed that extra 2 defense or that 2 special defense or something like that just to be able to run over them, or we needed that extra like 2 speed in order to outspeed the like the target Pokemon that we're trying to run over, or we needed that extra attack or special attack just to be able to one-shot it. That's what I mean though. Like as long as like we get that across, so like I'm trying not to use rare candies. But it's getting very difficult for higher levels because it's like, oh my god, I just want to use the rare candies. Just go done. Like it's the same thing with like the EV, like the EV one, like items too. Like I forgot that I had a health up, so I could have just prevented myself from needing to go to Route 13 in order to do it. I completely and utterly forgot, and I literally, after I was done the recording, I'm like, I'm never going to use this. I was right, because I've never used them. The only game where I actually used them a lot was in Sword and Shield, and that's because you can buy like a good chunk of them, and you can use 26 just to do 252 in one stat. That's the only game that I've ever actually used those kinds of items. Like, effectively. I think I used them in Platinum? Was it Platinum or was it Diamond? I don't know. And I used to do, like, whatever... Like, I used to think, though, that, like, putting 10 of them in one stat was the cap you could throw for that stat. So I threw in whatever I wasn't working on in terms of like attack and special attack, and that's what I used for the 1, and I threw the 10 in there, or I threw the 10 on the opposite, and then everything else. So I had like 100 EVs pretty much in like health, attack or special attack, the defenses, and the speed. There we go, perfect. But again, I was like a little kid though. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how EV training worked or like IV stuff. So like pretty much I just grabbed my Pokemon and went, hey, look, this item says it boosts your attack. Here you go. And then when I tried it on one Pokemon where I tried to boost up both the special attack and the attack, it's like, sorry, this has no effect. What are you talking about? I didn't use 10 on that stat. And I'm like, okay, maybe only 5 of them can get 10. And one of them can only get 1. Not thinking that in the old Pokemon games that you can only ever give a Pokemon 10 of that item, but they can actually go above and beyond that. Because I wasn't very interested in that kind of stuff, though. Oh. Hiss. Click. The door unlocked. Okay. Hazard suit status. Power. Low. Rad shielding. 10%. A power cell is needed. Looks like we got strength here. Okay, so we're in the courtyard. Okay. So there are 2 Pokemon in here. There's one that's a 5%. And there's one that's 30. We'll probably never find it. Wait, how did we find a nuclear ball here? I thought they just made this. Unless, because I think we were Theo dropped it, maybe? Is that what supposedly has gone down here? Oh! Okay. That was weird. Okay. We don't need you. Oh, strength. Alright. I have no idea what this is, though. Flash cannon. Of course I get rid of my steel type. Ah, here it is. Here's the other nuclear one that I was talking about a long time ago. Like one of the natural ones. This one is a rock nuclear type, I think, if I remember it correctly. Because I definitely can't hit this thing with anything. Yeah, I definitely can't hit this thing with anything because I'll just take it out one shot. Again, rock is not one of the best types in terms of defenses. Even though I think I got most of the same weaknesses as steel. And this thing's not actually that strong, I don't think. Continue throwing Pokeballs. What's your base stat total? Oh no, sorry, it's a bug nuclear. Wait, I thought it was a rock nuclear. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, it's not really that great. It's like more of a defense, physical defense tank with 104 in defense, but that's it. That's all it really is. Should I risk it? Actually, this thing has a high encounter rate here, so let's try it. This should be neutral. I don't know how it's neutral. Oh, it's because of the bug typing. I thought it was rock. Anyway. Oh, okay, so it's pretty bulky then. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's because it increased its physical defense. Okay. Dark should definitely kill it. What about poison? Poison will definitely kill it too. I'm gonna Drain Punch again. Yeah. With Bloodlust and our natural healing abilities, we should be fine. Okay, use next Pokemon. Yes, I do indeed. Okay, so it's not weak to fighting, ground, or grass. So I should switch to Jackery, maybe? I don't know what setup move it used. I think it was just the physical one, so I guess Dynamite should be the next one. Earthquake. A lot better. Dynamite might go down in one hit. No? Okay, good. Earthquake once more. That should get it to red, unless it's crit. That's pretty darn close. Okay. Normal is 2 times? Okay, I was going to go use extreme speed, but never mind. I was going to go extreme speed just to get a quick bit of damage. Again, I keep thinking it's a rock nuclear. Okay, it's not really good. And it's a 6% capture rate. That's good. No, I forgot about this. Now we're on a time limit with it. Dang, I forgot about Flame Body. I should have Mega'd. So I would have Drought. Of course I think of it. Of course I think of it now that it's burned. It's like, oh man, I should have done it that way. Oh, thank you. Stays in. Nice. There we go. Yeah, so I think... Yeah, so something I definitely do want to do is that before we do the Elite Four, I want to save. I definitely want to save beforehand. Because I want to try something as well. So we're now training up a Nucleon to be a part of the team. And definitely off-screen, it'll definitely be like on level with the team. Now, I remember seeing someone going through the entire thing with a low-level Nucleon after I finished playing my first time going through it. And when I saw them do it with a under-level, like heavily under-leveled one, I was like, oh my god. Like, that doesn't say anything about the person being like so incredibly under-leveled and being lucky. That says something about Nucleon being like, it can outspeed a lot of threats. So I want to do my own kind of testing with that if the Nucleon was up to level, if it would actually be able to be undisturbed on the battlefield. So that's why I want to give it a choice scarf, so that like it has extra speed and it can actually dominate the battlefield. Of course I'm burned. Why am I not surprised? Oh, I never turned it back on. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, we got a Travolta. The last one, I think, is an evolution, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a 5% encounter, so I can't wait to not find it anymore. I should probably heal the party, though. I think the Pokemon we're trying to find, I think, is the evolution of this, I think. No, I'm trying to think, though, like, because I had set to running always on, I'm wondering if that's, like, making the encounters, like, happen frequently or something like that, or not frequently. There we go. Perfect. My Pokemon are now healed. I wonder if it's going to say, like, suit damaged and then game over. Because it's like, then why would you give me the option of coming here with like, to try to catch nuclear Pokemon then? Like, I understand we're in a time restraint, but still, like, I just want to go through this stuff. Okay, there's nothing in here that I need. That courtyard only has, like, one Pokemon that I need. Oh, that's right. We can just do this. Okay. Okay, I'll wait till, like, on OBS says, like, 35 minutes, and then we'll continue onward. But then right before, and right after we get, I'm guessing we're going to find something to recharge our power cell, maybe? I'm not quite sure. We will continue to try and find this Pokemon and go through all the other areas, unless it's easier to find in a different area. Let's see here. East, no. What about west? No. And apparently we can head north. Okay, so literally there's only like 2 Pokemon. But I don't know if I got one of them already. I'm going to catch one regardless. I'm going to catch it regardless, and if we do, I'll just release it. Like, I'll still catch it within a Pokeball. I would much rather throw a Nuclear Ball just so, like, just to say I got it. And then we find out we have it already. It's like, oh, whoops. Doesn't look like that this actually gets purified, though. Which is fine by me, but still. Yeah. Alright, we're at 35. We're done. Okay, let's go continue onward. Is this where I need to go? Okay, I can go in here. Hello? Ah, this thing. No, I do not have it. Okay, good to know. No, I thought I got this thing. Or was it its lower form that I'm thinking of? Or am I thinking of its baby evolution, pretty much? Yeah, I'm probably thinking of its baby evolution. Now, another thing I wanted to mention, too, because I'm probably going to be a little bit seeing into the future right now, that there might be a comment somewhere saying, like, oh, there's, like, a grass type that you could get at Beale Beach from doing, I think it's, like, doing nothing, I think it's just walking up. Then a guy just hands you the Pokemon. The reason why I didn't grab that one at that time... Sorry, I had to plug in my laptop. The reason why I didn't grab it at that time was because I already had plans of getting the grass starter from another save. So that would have fulfilled my grass typing, and that would have also fulfilled my steel typing, which means that it would be perfect against many, many threats that we would end up facing. But of course, with that whole thing that I couldn't even attempt a local trade, I wanted a local trade. I remember doing this before, but I had a very bad connection because I had used a very old laptop and my old computer at that moment, and they kept crashing because they were not very good computers. Like, I think the laptop was like a very old Dell computer, and it was in like instead of having the normal like rectangle screen, it had a square. So it was very uncomfortable to like try and see like anything in that kind of square screen. It was really weird. It made playing games like this actually very nice because these can't be, I don't want to say they can't be full screen, but they feel more comfortable being in that like sort of like a Game Boy kind of screen where they're like squared instead of rectangular. So it fits very well. Plus you can see it through the video as well that it's squared. That's exactly what I'm seeing, except for you guys are seeing the cool things on the left and the right. Oops, I clicked B by accident. I clicked B by accident. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, what's over here then? Okay, what's over here? Ooh, what's that? That's a Topharang, and I don't want him. Yeah, because I think I beat all Pokemon Uranium with just that laptop, and I was really happy because it was actually really good. An Arbokite, ooh. And I'm not trying to say, like, oh, that laptop never got me, like, it, like, never gave me good luck or anything like that. No, it gave me actual very good luck. And I wasn't just playing Pokemon Uranium on that one, too. Like, I was doing that because I had to, like, I had to go to other places. So I was like, oh, okay, so I might as well just go and go and move my save over to the laptop when I'm over at those places. And then when I'm at home, just play it on my normal computer. Okay, I want to know if I can weaken this thing. Ooh, I can. Dazzling Gleam. Like, I wanted to know, like, if I can actually go and play it at all. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to go put it on my laptop. For my laptop, it was weird because it is a Windows XP laptop. It is Windows XP. It's no longer even being used now. I keep it just as a backup just in case like something goes wrong and I need to like Google something real quick to find out what's going on. but that's all I ever use it for. I don't use it for anything else. It's not plugged in. It's not even, like, turned on either. It's literally turned off. And I only ever use it... And I used to use it for these kinds of games, because these kinds of games were the only ones that it could run, I want to say perfectly, but relatively well. Like, instead of going, like, 60 frames a second, you know, like, so perfect, it was running it at 40 frames a second. So it was okay. It wasn't the greatest, but it was fine. It got the job done. Okay, so I still get the fire from the burn, I guess. But it's just poison island. It's interesting. It's weird. But that's how that was. So, like, having this very old laptop and a old computer that was sort of given to me. It was a custom built computer, but it had a bunch of old parts in it. So it was like, so I was given that, and I was happy because it was like something way better than anything else I had. So I was really excited for it. But of course, when I had to do the trading thing, there is a total number of, I think it's 6 Pokemon in this entire game that you have to use trading in order to get. That I think are either custom or that are part of this game only. Minus the Aromatisse, and I think there's another one. But those are the only, like, those are the only ones that don't, like, you need trade evolution. And the problem without doing the local trading anymore is that I don't have that luxury anymore to trade and then get it back. Now, I think what happened is that, I think this might have happened way before anything else, was that I copied the save that had the 6 Pokemon over from, so it was trading from the same account on both screens. So, like, my laptop had the save, and so did my tower. My tower also had the same save, and they were trading over the same Pokemon. Now, I have a feeling that with myself doing that, it might have confused their online service, maybe? And they deemed that I was cheating, or that I was hacking, maybe? In order to trade it over? And because I still have that save, or I still have a remnant of that save, as that is still in my save slot 1, it probably remembers it and is probably telling me, hey, we don't like that save anymore because you tried this, right? So that's probably why I'm unable to trade. But either way, like we don't really need a grass type. I just wanted the grass starter because it's another thing that we can go and get a hold of. Not only that, another cool thing about the grass starter is that because it's steel type, you're gonna not find much overlaps with that typing. Okay, I'm gonna start healing everybody up because this thing is kicking my butt. I'm gonna do a Vampiro. Okay, Vampiro. Casalina. Okay, as long as it keeps using that, I should be fine. But yeah, but I think that's probably what ended up happening. The reason why I am unable to trade is because since I still have that save connected, it's fine. And unfortunately, like, even if I were to, let's say, remove this save and then try it again, it probably won't work because they probably already flagged it. Probably like, okay, he already tried this once before, he's probably going to try it again, we're going to kick it off. Even though there is no local trading. And I do remember that there was such a thing as local trading in Pokemon Uranium, because I remember trying to get it to to work, and it was possible, and so that's why I tried it. Although there was a lot of people saying that it was a little bit weird and glitchy here and there, so it wasn't really that great. I'm trying to think of, like, where I read that. I think it might have been either, like, a Reddit post or something. So it's like, oh, it's not the greatest, but you know what? It gets the job done. So I was like, okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm using Drain Punch. I'm trying to weaken it. Of course. Why would you use Recover if I didn't even hit you with anything? Okay, I think the Pokemon Essential games, they're scanning my moves. And they're knowing what I'm doing. Because there is no reason why I would use Recover unless it's its only move. No. Why do you do this game? Stop that. That's another reason why I don't like Pokemon Essential games nearly as much as the... Okay. Now it's just being a jerk. It used Recover for a short... It used Recover for a time when I was actually going to attack it. But how would it know I was going to attack? I've been throwing Pokeballs the entire time. It would think that I would be throwing more Pokeballs. And this is why I don't like playing these games that much. Although, I gotta say that these games are much tougher than the normal Pokemon games. And there are some really good ones that are even tougher than this one. This one just seems tougher because, like, there's one type of move, or one move type that is, like, one type that's on moves that can pretty much take down almost anything because there's nothing that's, like, quad resistant to it. So it doesn't make much sense. So it gets very frustrating though, because like you're trying to catch this one you're trying to get a team ready to go, and then you have to worry about this one typing, and there's only 2 types that resist it. At least with Fairy, it wasn't... When Fairy was released, it wasn't that it was overpowered, it was that it was trying to counter a type that was pretty hard to counter anyway. It was trying to counter Dragon. Dragon only had itself and Ice as a weakness. Ice is not very good defensively, and Dragon, well, you're weak to yourself. So you already have a counter to your counter, which is what you're countering. So... yeah, so that's like... And then for Nuclear, it's the same kind of thing though, but like the difference is that your type hits every other type for super effective damage. And the only types that resist it is Steel and Nuclear itself. And that's kind of not fair, because that's just if like the opponent is like a single typing. That's fine, that's 2 times damage, that's as if you hit it with a normal super effective move, that's fine. But if they're dual typing, it's like you picked the right one, where they are quad weak to it. And that's 4 times the damage. And if that thing is like crippling in that defensive field where you're superior in that offensive field, let's say like you're good at physical attack and then that opponent is weak at physical defense, that's even more damage on top of that. And if your Pokemon is a Nuclear Pokemon, you got Stab on top of that, which is 4.5 times the amount of damage it would normally do. And plus, if you're able to actually end up setting up... Like, if I were to make a Baton Pass team and then end with Nucleon, I dominate the entire thing unless it's Steel-type. I'm not even joking. That's exactly what it is. Steel-type is the only one that can resist it. Because my Nucleon has Shadow Ball, that's why I'm not saying that, like, I'm completely useless against Nuclear type, but... Like, against every other type, like, I could easily just dominate. And the only time that Nuclear will actually be immune to a Ghost type is if it actually had the normal typing, which I could just use my Nuclear move. Because my Nuclear would just be neutral, and if I've been boosting it through like other status moves with the other Pokemon, then obviously I'll be able to run it over because, well, I already started stat boosting through other Pokemon. Okay, so let's try and heal up everybody again. Come on. What's this catch rate? There's no way that this thing is a 6%. Because it's been very stubborn. It's higher? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, hang on a second. This doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay, well, Geiger Roach. Okay, yours is... Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's higher. That doesn't make any sense. I'll be getting better luck with a lower catch rate. That doesn't make any sense. See, this is what I mean, though. My luck is, like, it varies between what it is. Like, this is higher catch rate. And I'm not saying, like, I should weaken it and give it a give it paralysis or anything like that to make it easier for myself. It's that the other ones that were harder catch rates by 0.6%, I didn't need to do all this, and they were pretty easy to capture. But this thing has been annoying. It does have nice abilities, though. Liquid Ooze actually prevents, like, healing moves from actually doing their job. Plus, Leech Seed as well, so that's good. Regenerator is also a really nice ability. That's its hidden ability. I think Gooey prevents Thief from working and stuff like that. I think. Let's find out. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a different ability. I don't know. I thought Magic Guard was Magic Bounce. Actually, I think the way I was describing it, I think it might have been like Mirror Armor, like Corviknight's ability. Oh no, it's actually just a speed drop ability. Weird. I thought Gooey would make like an item stick to you, so it's like it's gooey, like it's sticky. I'll just full restore Jackery. Why not? There you go, full restore. Fine. Come on, stay in the Pokeball. This is gonna take up every freaking Pokeball I have, isn't it? Alright, you know what? What are you... Like, out of all the moves that I have here, what are you not weak to? You're not weak to Fairy Fighting. Dark you are weak to. I'm gonna go with Dazzling Gleam again. And you're going to use Recover, because that's how you... Oh, no, you're not going to use Recover. Interesting. Hopefully you lost your Radio Acid move. Because I have not been paying attention for that. Because that would make things much easier. What? We can't find the nuclear one. Ah, there it is. Okay. Weird. Ooh, by Mystery Gift, this thing can learn Drain Life. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not bargaining with that. Jeez, man, that was dumb. That took a while. Yeah, I'm just reading on like the special, like not special, but like the like behind the scenes kind of work when they were working on the design of the Pokemon, like what it was inspired by, kind of thing. And I was like just reading that while I was trying to wait until it got caught, and it got caught, and I'm like, finally. All right, let's see here. Leave me alone. Alright. Okay. And then if I go here... Okay, let's see here. Because I had to move that one anyway, regardless. Right? No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I know it's my mistake now. I noticed it now. I noticed it as soon as I seen the other shape. And I noticed that there's a way underneath. I mean, I knew that there was a way you can go underneath it, but I was trying to figure out, like, if there was a way you can go, like, if I had to put something down ahead of time in order for me to go there. But apparently not. So what it is, you go down here. And do that. And do this. There you go. That's what it is. It's not that I'm bad at strength puzzles, it's that I need to see it through a bird's eye view in order for me to actually know what to do. The problem with this is that it's not in a bird's eye view as much as I need it to be. Because I need to see, like, behind, like, where those rocks are. So I'll show you what I mean. So, like, if I knew that I could go back here, I would have already I would have already solved it. Well, yeah, the switch has already been activated. Okay, cool. I activated this. I think that's what I was supposed to do. I don't know. Yeah, because if I would have seen that, I would have immediately have known what to do. Because this puzzle was, what, 3x5 kind of thing? Yeah, if I would have seen that, I would have known exactly what to do. Now I've been like, alright, I know what to do, I can go and leave. I can go and solve this. Is there anything interesting here? No. There's just the one Pokemon that we need to find in the courtyard, and then we can attempt to try and catch one thing from the next area, because it's pretty darn good if we can actually get a hold of it. Although I gotta say though, it's gonna be pretty funny if we are able to actually catch it. Or if it'll allow us to catch it. There is only 3 of them, so we have 3 chances. But I also would not risk it under normal circumstances, but for the video, I'll try. If this was an actual Nuzlocke, I definitely wouldn't. Hey, can we find that, what's it called? The Gellin thing? I would really love to be able to get it. Come on, it's like 5%. Oops. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, because another thing that could also have broken the whole, hey, you can't connect online thing was because my friend made an unauthorized, I don't want to say unauthorized, because it makes it sound illegal, but like, oh, there's the Gellin thing. There you go, nice. Now we don't need to worry about this area anymore. It's more of an unconfirmed speed-up tool. That what he does is that he has it so though, like, it scans what's currently on your screen at that moment, and it tries to find a not pre-approved, but like a preset of like what Pokemon Uranium, like Pokemon Insurgents, although like Insurgents already has a built-in one though, but like you know what I mean though, like he has a pre-list of which ones that he has got it to work on, and I think he said like he has to turn the game on 50 times in order for the program to find out exactly how the game starts and changes its like sort of like ID code or something like that. And in order for him to be able to do that, he has to start the game 50 times, and he has to tell the program, hey, this is what it is, and then it records that. And then what the program does is that after it might not even need to be 50 times. It might just be like faster or slower, depending on what it is. And this is the Pokemon that you can get pretty early. This would be the grass and electric type I was talking about. But because like it is not authorized and he hasn't gotten the permission of the technical devs of the game, or I don't know if it's a team or one person, I don't know. But like because he doesn't have their permission, it doesn't allow, like, it probably flagged it as like a hacking software, even though it's only speeding software. It's meant to go up to like 5 times the normal speed. That's as far as it goes. And it says the reason why I couldn't go any higher is because a lot of the games usually break or crash when you go 6 or higher. And 5 is semi-stable. He says save before you go and turn it on, but like depending on the game, it'll stay stable for a few hours. But if you were to like have it on for like let's say like 12 to about like 16 to 20 hours, like in real time, not just in game time, but in real time, the software will start to like not chip at the game, but it'll trip at its stability, and you'll notice that your game is bugging out here and there. So I go, oh, okay. And by the way, during the entire training parts, I actually did that legitimately. I didn't even use the speed up tool. I was just like a lot of the time, like you'll see like there'll be like a giant gap of like 20-30 hours or something like that, is because like some of the times I'm not even paying attention. My hands will be off the keyboard and I'll be watching something, and then by the time I look at it, I go, oh, I should have been training still, and then I put my hands back on the keyboard, then I continue watching. And then by the time I get so invested onto what I'm watching again, my hands get off the keyboard again. And then the time just keeps going higher and higher and higher. Oh, come on. I don't need to go here anymore. I think it's just this area left, and then I think that's it. Because I think we can't... I think I remember this. I think you have to go one way, and then you have to go the other way. Because I think one restores power, and the other one gives you, like, a rechargeable power thing, or whatever you want to call it. And why is Wintario in front again? Or Jackery? Why is Jackery in front again? Oh, is it because Vampiro went fainted because of that one battle, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go move you in front? That's probably what happened. That's probably why I can't run too fast, because all my Pokemon... Because it's too slow. That's fine. As long as I know now why I wasn't being able to run. I was like confused. I was like, how come I'm not being able to run? My Pokemon should be fast. And I look and I'm like, Jackery, how did you get on the battlefield? Oh. There you go. Save the game. Hello. No. Where are you going? Is it this area? I'm gonna say yes. Uh-oh. Hi. Oh, no. Alrighty then. Alright, Vampiro, use Drain Life. You shall drain the Xenomite's life. That's fine. The next one will just heal it up. Unless Bloodlust will kick in? Bloodlust will kick in. Oh, Bloodlust is enough to actually heal a lot. Alright, Drain Life will kick in, then the ability, and then my ability will kick in, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, because it's going to be the move, their ability, then my ability. Although I thought that maybe my ability triggers after my attack. So I'm surprised that it's actually in that order. It's interesting. Because I thought Bloodlust would trigger after my move, if that makes any sense. And then their ability will trigger because they fainted, which makes a lot of sense to me. But it's fine. Oh, and apparently there's like an interesting thing where like you can actually like skip most of these nuclear encounters, which I'm surprised. It says that if you missed a nuclear encounter, you can actually like find it later on in the game when you're done it. And I was like, what? Like, I wish I could have actually have known that ahead of time, because I would have tried to have done my best and actually be able to do it. Or maybe this is optional. I don't know. Is this not it? Is this not east? Or am I not in the right area yet? Yes. I would like to have full power. Okay, maybe this isn't the area. Okay. Maybe it's this area that I'm thinking of. Oh? Maybe not, I don't know. Actually, to be fair, do I even need... Actually, I have no idea how they actually work, so I'm gonna go keep my... Ah, here it is. Alright, so these Pokemon right here are normal Tropint. They're normal, but they're actually level 75. Let's go try and attempt to catch one. This is what I want to try and do. I have a question. Tropint, are you incredibly weak to any of my Pokemon, by any chance? In nuclear form. You are. Perfect. Alright. So we're going to try and attempt until we only have Dynamite left on the party. And then once Dynamite's the only one left of the party, then we'll take out this one kind of thing. And then we'll move on to the next. Because I'm not going to spend time trying to get it to work. Although we might be able to catch all three. Because this is... Because I'm actually kind of interested. I want to catch all three. If they're going to be kind of this easy. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got... Okay, so let's see here. So it's not weak to fighting or poison. I get stab. I don't get stab. I'll try Drain Punch. Either way, I saved beforehand, so it's not that big of a deal. That's not going to do a lot. But then again, it is higher level, so it might do a decent chunk. Oh my word. I almost want to use Drain Life. Because if that's neutral without stab, so 2 times would be at least a little bit more than that. And then with the half, it might be enough unless crit. Crit will definitely take it out. I was kind of hoping for a crit, but I didn't get one. Come on, just use Psychic again for whatever reason. No, Sludge Bomb, man. Okay, so it's in yellow. Let's try Pokeball again. Because we were getting pretty lucky without it being damaged. Oh, so close. Sludge Bomb? That's going to take us out, isn't it? Oh! Vampiro, you legend. Bro, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's surviving. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, he choked. He choked at the very last second. Come on. This is the time. Come on. Stay in the Pokeball. It's like, I didn't choke. I'm going to use Swallow. Oh my word. I feel so bad for like how these Pokemon games treat WoW Pokemon in a sense. Where they try and keep their move pools as consistent towards their level, but they never double check if the move actually makes sense to keep. So, like, in this case, though, like, it shouldn't even have Swallow because it doesn't have, like, it doesn't even have, like, Stockpile. So why would you leave it in your, like, in your move pool? Does it even learn Stockpile? It does. It learns it 3 levels before it's supposed to learn Swallow. Or Spit Up. So you should have kept that. So out of those... No, wait. That doesn't... Oh, no, wait. Never mind. Yeah, because it's trying to use, what? Swallow? So yeah, that makes sense. Actually, never mind. I was like, no, wait. It kept the older move. No, it kept the latest move. Which is weird, because it should have actually kept Stockpile, because it's more useful. I'm just gonna switch to Kazai now. Oops. We're gonna go Pokeball. Yeah, it should have kept Stockpile. And that's like every wild Pokemon. That's even if you like kind of cheat your way of catching a level 100 of any Pokemon, it'll have what the latest part of that of what their level up moves are, which is sad because a lot of them are garbage when they get towards like 60 to like not 60, it would be 70, 80, 90, yeah, 100. So that, yeah, so like by level 70 they start learning weaker moves kind of thing if they're legendaries, and then for like high level Pokemon they have like those like 2 moves that are useless and you're like, why do you have these? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Because I remember, because I think in Platinum, I think like Arceus got rid of like, because I think I actually replayed an Arceus to 100, and I remember this because like it had a weak move pool. Was it Arceus or was it a different Pokemon? It might have been actually a different Pokemon. But the point is still crossed, though. Like, the legendaries learn weird moves at higher levels, and it's like, why? Like, I don't care if you're not naturally, like, normally supposed to get it at this level, but, like, you level it up to these levels. And yet they don't have good moves. Like, why? Okay, so we got 1. I'm surprised it hasn't noticed me yet. I'm kicking it. Oh. Although that Drawpin noticed me. That one didn't for whatever reason. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to try and attempt to catch all 3, though. Oh, I got a Power Cell. Click. Power Cell fit right into the Hazard Suit. Power Cell accepted. Performing status scan. Scan complete. Hazard Suit status power medium. Rat shielding 75%. Rebooting communication. Reboot failed. Unknown frequency is jamming signal. Rebooting navigator. Reboot success. East sector. Performing scan for Curie. Scan complete. Estimated location. North sector. Additional protocols now available. Strength protocol. Mission objective. Subdue and eliminate Curie. Deviating from mission protocol is unadvised. Well, I'm definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to deviate. Just gonna bend the deviation. They're gonna bend the deviation just a tiny bit. We're gonna try and catch this Tropant. Apparently, there's another one. There's supposed to be 3 here, so let's try this out. I really want to know if we can actually get all 3 of them, because that'll be actually kind of awesome. But now we know that Drain Punch is what is the way to go. Give me a crit. I dare you, game. That wasn't a crit, although that actually kind of scared me, because I thought it was. I thought the crit was going to be like, if it was normal effective, it was going to go, wait. Not getting any lucky here, come on. Wait, did we go through all of the nuclear, like, trainer encounters then? No, we did not. There's another one. Although I'm surprised we haven't gone through that one yet. weird. Unless that's in the north area. Choked again. Come on. Good job, Vampiro. You did a wonderful job. You're almost as good as Crux from Brilliant Diamond. I say almost, because Crux actually survived on 1 HP 3 or 4 times in a row. He was an absolute legend. I still have him on Brilliant Diamond. He's my favorite Lucario. Mainly because he can survive through a truck 4 times before actually falling down. I wonder what the statistic is. First of all, to have the 1%, like the 1 health surviving thing, and then have it about like 4 times in unison. I think it was 4 times. It might have been like 3 at once, and then like a move, skip, and then 1 after. It definitely must have been like 0.0001% kind of thing. I got 2 of them! I got 2 Tropits at level 75, bro. I can't even use these. They're way too high leveled. Imagine walking up to the Elite Four in any Pokemon game with like a Psychic Poison type, and then they're like, Psychic Poison, that's pretty weak. And you just walk up and they're like, yeah, but they're level 75. It's like, they're like, hey, wait, what did you just say? And then you just see level 75. You're like, okay then, I guess we're all losing. Then you see like the champion just hearing explosions going on, and it's just like, what the heck is going on over there? Then you just have one of the people at like the front desk just running past you and right to the champion. It's like, champion, you might want to just let them have their victory. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, they have 3 level 75s. Is there an Elite Four that actually is strong enough to handle that in like a normal Pokemon game? No read runs, just like your first time going through. Is there one? I'd say Brilliant Diamond can, but that's because the XP curve is weird. I'm trying to think like between like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, the normal Sinnoh games. I think Brilliant Diamond is sort of excluded from that, in my opinion. Unova and like all that stuff. Like I'm trying to think of like, is there an Elite Four that can handle that? I don't think so. And it doesn't have to be like Tropint either. Just have 3 level 75s. I think the Elite Four would feel so overwhelmed that they would just quit the game at that moment. Like, that's how I think. Like, they would just quit the game, like, he's level 70, I'm out, bye. It's like, bye. Like, what? Although, I gotta say, though, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond did something dirty for your first run-through for the Elite Four. They did dirty. They gave the opponents competitive Pokemon, and that's one of the most dirtiest things you can do, especially to like a game that's in an introduction to the series too. Like it's one of the most difficult Elite Four teams. We had troubles, sure, but like I did grind a little bit, and not only that, I've seen many other people, like many other videos, after I was done recording all that, I saw other people doing their runs of it, and they were struggling too, and I'm like, wow, like, they were really strong. Like, all of them had, like, competitive move pools, they all had competitive items, they all had competitive, stat, like, they all had competitive stats, they all had, like, their competitive natures, and stuff like that. Like, they were all competitive, and I'm just like, all this for your first run-through, where a person who doesn't have a chance of getting any of this stuff doesn't even have, like, multiple legendaries in order to counter this. Although I will say, though, like, when we did it, on our playthrough, sure, I could have actually gotten the 3 Lake Guardians. I think you can get all 3 of them. I don't know about Mesprit, but I think it's because Mesprit is roaming. And that's why I didn't get it. But you can get Azelf and Yuxi, or at the very least you could in the original. I remember because they were in my team. I think Azelf was level 55, I think, by the end of it, or 55, 56. And Yuxi was like level 51 or 52. Because I barely used Yuxi. I used Azelf because I think it had Charge Beam. And it always triggered for some reason. I was like, wow, good job, Azelf. You're just using Charge Beam, getting stronger. And it was really good, but like... But my main Pokemon on that team was Staraptor. Staraptor was like the highest level Pokemon. Everybody else would be in the 50s, close to 60s. Staraptor was like what was about to hit the 70s. Like, it was... I liked Staraptor so much. And I remember that before you hit, what was it, Veilstone City, I think? There was that double battle. That one I struggled, a little bit. But because I had... What was my starter? It was Piplup, I think. Okay, something's wrong with this version of the game. I'm wondering what's going on here. So, there is actually supposed to be a cutscene here of a Geiger Roach appearing. And for some reason, it's not here anymore. So either my version is indefinitely bugged, which it shouldn't be, because I only used it for like once or twice, I think. Because I know the power plant, but I'm trying to figure out, did I use it again for some other reason? I don't remember. Nope, that's not the one for the healing. This is the one with the healing thing. But yeah, and then I think like after Diamond, I think Platinum, I tried to do the same thing, but I think the Staraptor I must have grabbed was like from the first route must not have been either like had good IVs or a good nature or something like that, because I wasn't interested in that at that moment. I was just like, wow, this thing's one-shotting everything pretty good. And I had the mindset as well that like if my Pokemon was 10 levels higher than the opponent, I should one-shot them. No matter what it is. Like, if it's normal effective or super effective, I should one-shot him regardless. That's how my mindset was. So if my Pokemon wasn't able to do that, it got tossed, kind of thing. And I think the Staraptor, either I had better Pokemon... What? I have a... I thought it said Strength Protocol needed or whatever. I thought it said that the suit had a Strength Protocol. My jam. Alright. Oh. Oh, of course. So, like, if we didn't find it before, we would have found it now. Right before. Okay, so if I remember correctly... I'm going to save before here, because I think there's something here. Actually, I should probably do this beforehand. No, where's the... Ah, there it is. Okay, we're going to use this. And then we're going to save again, just in case. Okay. Hiss. Click. The door unlocked. Intense radiation levels detected in this sector. Estimated shield duration, 5 minutes. Caution is beyond this, there can be no turning point. Are you ready to enter the North Sector? Is there any wild Pokemon in here that we need? No, they're all repeats of what we saw. So in here we can find Tropint, Hagros, Nuppin, Para-Audio, and Para-Boom. Now there is a trainer here, but I haven't been able to... I haven't found them yet. Actually, I should probably just end up switching to... Should probably switch Dynamite in the front. As much as I don't want to, because I think this is a double battle. So I'm going to switch Dynamite there. If it's not a double battle, that's even better. Detected in the North Sector, estimated shield duration 5 minutes. Caution is recommended. There could be no turning back. Yeah, we're ready. Okay. Location North Sector, estimated shield duration 5 minutes. Then it has a timer that's shown on your screen. Now you do want to use a repel if you aren't using one already. Because you will be hit with a lot of wild Pokemon, and from what I remember, it doesn't pause the timer. Okay, I can't head there. Okay. Okay, I can't head there, okay. So I need to head up. Head over here, head up again. Okay. So guessing either way I have to head over here. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. And that is not a good sign. Oh, you scared me. Oh, here we are. Yeah, so I still haven't found that third one. Foolish child. It has been amusing watching you try, but here is where your story ends. Uh-oh. Oh no, the bridge! How fortunate. The son of the man who has plagued our existence, and the child of the Rangers' chief, and now both are within our grasp. We expect the Rangers will be more willing to obey when they hear we have their children hostage. Tell me, child, how does it feel to come so close only to have your dreams crushed? Does it hurt? It should hurt. We want you to suffer, as we have suffered. Your friend, he is in stasis, neither awake nor asleep. His thoughts trapped at the very moment he entered the capsule. What could he be feeling? Pain, fear, confusion, anguish? A single miserable moment drawn out into an eternity. What he is feeling, it is but a fraction of what we felt, and now you shall join him. Once we have the hostages, the Rangers will have no choice but to surrender. Then nothing will stand in our way to ultimate power. Oh? Even after all that, you still wish to battle us? Hoo-hoo-hoo! How amusing! Very well, we accept your challenge. Behold the power of nuclear energy and despair. I actually like this battle music. This is actually one of my favorites. I could do this with my mouse, which is actually kind of cool. But I know you're pretty fast, Nucleon, but I think I might be maybe a tad bit faster. Quick attack. Okay. Vampiro survive? You're dead. You're dead, Nucleon. You can't survive this. No way. Nice. Vampiro is back to full health already. There you go. That's what you need. Just Vampiro just back to full health, and you're like, didn't I just damage you? Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Ooh. Yeah, this thing, you have to trade the Xenomite's, like, second evolution in order for it to evolve into this. This is the thing I was talking about. Train life. You're not going to be able to harm me if you keep dying in one shot. Okay, then. That's fine. Proton Beam. Oh, is that a nuclear move? Alright, Vampiro, you did wonderful. Oh, it's an overheat. Awesome. Good job. You did wonderful. We can't use items unless the opposing trainer does. I don't know what Curry has. So I want to say we should throw in Dynamite just to take out the Xeno Queen. Is that what it was? Yeah, so I'm trying to think, like, what should we do? Well, the Xeno Queen shouldn't really have much of anything to counter. But 3 of her members are slow, though. Like, these 3 are, like, haven't got any speed investment. Like, these 3 haven't got any speed investment. Jackery, then. Because I know for a fact Jackery can survive, no matter what. And it doesn't really matter what Curry sends in next, we'll be able to survive it. Or a Sphere. Half-Life, that's actually kind of clever. Because no matter what, you're guaranteed to do at least half of the damage. Sounds very ominous. Weird. Alright. Arbok? Do I have a counter for Arbok? Because I know this is neutral. This is neutral, I think. This is super effective. I know that's super effective. Come on, Jackery, survive. Oh, Jackery, come on, man. We need you to survive. Kazalina. Because I know you're going to go down by this. What? Kazalina, survive. Yes. Goodbye. So that's quad super effective. That's good. Although I gotta say the life orb is not going to be helping us. Bury it? I don't really have a counter for this. I don't have a counter for this. Actually, I did. It was Jackery. Jackery was my counter for this. Ice Beam. Oh, what? Whoa, okay. Bulk up. Okay. So it's giving me free win? Ice Beam? Oh, it almost took it out. Okay. Earth Power? Oh, I'm down. What? It has blood. Oh, that's a problem. I have to go into Dynamite. I have to. There is no other way I can actually win this without going into Dynamite. As sad as it is, as sad as I don't want to use Dynamite, I need to use Dynamite. Alright, Dynamite, it's time to show off our Mega Evolution. Oh, okay, it was very hidden for some reason. Weird. Should I go priority, or should I just go for more damage? Actually, I don't know what typing you are, so I'm guessing I'm just going to go for more damage and stab. Alright, Dynamite, it's time to Mega Evolve. Perfect. And now with your ability of Drought, your fire attacks will do more. Flame Impact is down. No way I can survive this. Perfect. Bury it is down. Nice. Uranium. Should I go for priority or should I go for more damage? Should probably go for priority. Does Uranium have a priority move? Probably not. Flame Impact. Good. That's all you have? Or do you have another one? No, that is it? What? No! 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 What? No. No, no, no! This can't be happening. We were supposed to be invincible. Urine! How could you? Just a child? I don't understand. All we have strived for, all this power, gone. Urane, answer me, Urane. No, I failed us. I failed to protect you. Who are you talking to? Talking to the Pokemon, maybe? The Rangers will come for us now. They will surely destroy you. I'm sorry. You're still alive, even though you lost most of your power. That's it. That's all we need. Urane, use Quantum Leap! Alright. Xilestar, do you copy? Oh, thank Arceus. No, thank Cube. Actually, Cube's probably the one that saved me. You're all right. Something was blocking the signal. I couldn't get through at all. Xilestar, I was so afraid. I thought I had lost you forever. So what happened? Did you find Curie? I see. So you battled them and won. But they managed to escape. But with your raid in a weaker form, I don't know if that's how you actually, if that's the right spelling for it though. I'm not saying that there's no E at the end. I'm just saying though, like, I don't know if that's the right, like, the right one to put in this way, but I might be wrong. The aren't as big of a threat. Plus, it seems like the radiation that was coming out of the power plant O2 has stopped. Using our Ranger Core, we should be able to locate and apprehend Curie easily. And it's all thanks to you, Xilestar. Because of your courage and determination, Tandor has been saved. But what about Theo? Is he, alive? No, he's dead. He dead. Uh-oh. 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 Ugh, what happened? Xilestar, is that you? Where is Curie? The last thing I remember is having them them shoving me in this tank. Theo, you're all right. I'm right as rain, Chief. Ugh. Being in that thing, it was awful. I have no idea how long I was in there. Xilestar, I don't know how to say this, but I'm pretty sure I owe you my life. So did you, do it? Did you kill Curie? Yes, I did. Did you beat Curie? Wow, that's Xilestar for you. Losing is not an option for you. Have we ever lost once? I don't think so. Man, it must have been an awesome battle. I can't believe I was right here, but I missed the entire thing. Yep. That's like the most saddest thing. It's like, wow, I was there. I don't remember that. It's like, yeah, you were gone. Oh, yeah, that's right. Can't believe I was right here, but I missed the entire thing. I'm glad you're all right, Theo. I'm sending rangers to pick you up. To pick up you and Xilestar right now. Thanks, boss. I'm sorry I disobeyed your orders. I was stupid and I put the whole mission in danger. I think after this, I'm gonna take a break from adventuring. I'm gonna stay in the hospital with Dad. I'll be there when he wakes up. That's your choice to make. I'll see both of you soon. This is Kellen signing off. Phew, I'm tired, Xilestar. I'm tired, Xilestar. We should get out of here. Come on, I know a shortcut. How? How do you know a shortcut? You were unconscious. The only part of consciousness you had was when you woke up and they were throwing you in the thing. And so, Xilestar and Theo returned to the Ranger headquarters. When they arrived, they were greeted as heroes, and word spread throughout Tandor about Xilestar's victory over Curie. What? Where am I? Xilestar, you did it! You defeated Curie! You're everyone's hero! I can't believe you faced Curie like that. I would have peed myself in fear. I can't believe you saved the day. I knew that you could save us. Why am I shouting save, you ask? Well, I just think it's good to save things. Fine, I'll save, God. But I'm saving under my reasons, not your reasons. The radiation that was coming from Power Plant O2, I almost said Rower Plant. Don't know why. That means we can clean up Route 8. That's good, but what about the power plant, though? Ah! Xilestar, it's you! Come quickly! We've had a tremendous breakthrough. Hey, how's there Hazma there? How is there Hazma in there as well? That doesn't make any sense. I took all 4 of them. Take a look at Tancoon. Tancoon. With the help of Hazma, we've managed to absorb the dangerous radiation from its cells. Its personality is back to normal, and it's not hostile anymore. Who's a good puppy? Coon! This new Pokemon Hazma has been indispensable in our cure. That such a creature could exist. It speaks to the infinite potential of Pokemon. It feeds on radiation and will absorb all the contaminants from an area until it's completely clean. This is the discovery of a lifetime. We owe it all to you and Theo. I still don't know how they got those 2. I caught all 4 of them that were there, and apparently Theo caught 1, so there's 5. Now that a cure has been found, I'm going back to the lab in Moki Town. But Xilestar, if you have any corrupted nuclear Pokemon, make sure to bring them to Professor Cypress. After they have been cured, their personalities will return to normal, and they won't disobey you any longer. It's been a pleasure working with you, Ernest, and Xilestar. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done. as well. Xilestar, words cannot express my pride and gratitude. I hope you will continue to exceed everybody's expectations. I expect your next stop will be the Tandor Championship at Mount Actonite. Frankly, I'll be astonished if you don't win at this point. There is little you cannot do, and when you do win, I'll be there in the stands cheering you on. So long. Bye. Yes. Oh, it doesn't grab my party. It doesn't grab, like, my thing. Cure them. Remember, it's only for regular Pokemon that have been affected by radiation explosion. Native nuclear Pokemon such as Nucleon and Hazma won't need to be cured. You're also forgetting about the Xeno stuff and the Uranium. If we ever do it, no kidding. Hazma. Like to use the PSD? Yes, I would like to use the PSD. I used it. Happy to help. Aw, you're so nice. What? Stop. Brandon, I don't care about you anymore. Hazma's an incredible Pokemon. Not only does it clean up radiation, but it can also purge other toxins and pollutants. Plus, it's cute. I guess you could say that. Well, I think it's cute anyway. So the one that provided us with the tip off about the attack was Cameron. I wonder why he acted so anonymously, or why he led everyone to think he was dead. I don't think we'll get an explanation until he wakes up. Really? I thought that... Did our dad not tell everyone? Interesting. Monitoring the radiation levels in the hazard zone, levels have dropped significantly since Curry left the area. It seems Uranium was the source of all of that radiation, which comes as no surprise. Would it have been Uranium? Or would it be the fact that they used that area as their headquarters? I think Kellen was looking for you. I'm not surprised. I can't believe you faced a Curry. I would have peed myself if you're... I love that guy. That guy is like any normal person in that situation. Just seeing like a villain that's willing to kill on sight. You would literally pee yourself in fear. Xilestar, I'm so glad to see you. Please come with me. I'm pretty sure that if my character were to walk in there, they would pee themselves as soon as they walked in. Well, you're on your way here. Cameron woke up from his coma. I've already debriefed him on how you faced Curry in battle and won. To think that someone else could overcome Curry's power, even when even I could not. I am truly speechless. You've done an incredible thing, Xilestar. You fulfilled my mission. You protected all of Tandor in my stead. I woke up fearing the worst, but instead received wonderful news. Now I can be reunited with my son. I'm so happy. Dad, I missed you so much. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to complete all of the mission. Curry managed to escape our grasp, but we're performing a total region sweep. They can't evade us for long. Yes, it's true we can't rest completely until Curry is brought to justice. But when Xilestar defeated Uranium in battle, it powered down to its alpha form. That form was far less dangerous. It's not highly radioactive, and it can't command other nuclear Pokemon like its stronger beta form can. As long as Curry doesn't get their hands on more enriched uranium, it will remain in that weaker form indefinitely. There's no chance Curry will get more uranium fuel, right? Not if we can help it. For safety's sake, all nuclear fuel rods have been removed from the region. We're looking to implement alternative energy sources in their place. If Curry wants to get their hands on more fuel, they're going to have to leave Tandor. We'll catch them before that happens. I'll get back in touch with Interpol. They haven't heard from me in over 10 years, so it will be somewhat of a surprise for them. But once they hear of a dangerous criminal on the loose, I'm sure they'll be willing to provide aid. It's so cool that you're a secret agent, Dad. I can't believe you never told me. Haha. If I told you, Theo, that I would be very secretive, although technically I am retired, officially. Oh, I thought there was going to be a joke like, haha, Theo, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. It's like, oh, okay, Dad. Because I retired officially, I guess I can consider my actual retirement as beginning today. I've missed you so badly, Theo. I'm not leaving you again, Dad, not for a long time. So that means he's not going to join us in the Elite Four and, like, going against it? Okay. So that's how we should go. Cameron is still recovering from his injuries. He needs his rest, and Theo... Well, Theo needs some time to recover as well. What Theo went through at the power plant, it cost him a lot. It will take time for him to fully return to his old self, but I think he will. With Cameron to help him. As for you, if you ever need to... I'm sorry, I've never been good at sentimental stuff, Xilestar. I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud of you, and I'm here for you when you need me. Now, I suppose your path is up to you, isn't it? You have all of Tandor to explore, but I think I know where you'll go next. The Tandor Championship at Mount Actonite. Yeah, I've been told I should go there. It's a natural next step for trainers with 8 badges, isn't it? The road to the championship won't be easy, but after how you handled yourself in the hazard zone, I'm certain that you'll have little trouble. In fact, I expect to see you holding the title of Tandor Champion before too long. Well, I did another save. Oh, one last thing. What? If you haven't paid the Research and Development Lab downstairs a visit, I think they have discovered something that will interest you. Oh, I'm sure you'll reach great heights. Ah, I guess this is what they're supposed to tell you to go down. Okay, did they... Oh, okay, yeah, so you just say the same things, okay. I thought that the guy who peed himself was gonna stop saying that, because I actually like seeing... It's a nice message to say, like, oh, I would have peed myself if I was in that kind of situation. It's like, okay. What a weird thing to say. Alright, I want to move all the Hazmas out of here, though. I'll move them to box 4, though. I want to move all the natural ones in a box of itself. So at the very least, though, like, we're not getting confused with non-natural ones. Or have the natural ones, like, in a small, tiny corner. Yeah, what was the 5% encounter we couldn't find? Tubareel, that's what it was. I think Tubjaw is its lower form. Okay, I'm gonna move the Hazmas into like a tiny little corner like that. Look at that, it looks so cool. It's just like tiny little corner. Okay, so the reason why that we had that already encountered is because, oh, it gave me more boxes. Okay, it gave me more boxes, which is kind of a shame. That's because of this one. What? Okay, this is new. What? Okay. That is weird. I don't remember it ever looking like that. Unless my game had to update in order to actually show it off. I mean, I humored myself after I got it to update the game. And it said it was downloading something, I think. But I thought it was joking. Because I already had the game fully updated before I even started, like, the first session. So it's weird. Either that, or it never showed it off. Or never had that sprite until I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna move Geiger Roach over here. So these Pokemon, the Hazma and the... Also, how I got that Hazma was through a mystery gift. So that's why, like, it already said I caught one, even though I said, like, don't listen to that because, like, or don't look into that because, like, literally, I didn't realize that it was going to give me a free nuclear Pokemon at the very beginning of the game. Because that was not my intention. However, though, it was very funny, though, because we could have actually beaten this entire game with a Hazma. Actually, now that we're not really looking into it, I gotta go do this right now. I can release all of them at once? Bro. There you go. Just like I promised you. I'm sorry that I didn't do it in, like, faster than that. That was my bad. Alright, Tropint. The level 75 Tropints. Bro, what the heck, bro? That's like so... How do you counter these? Like, they're nuclear poison, but they're normally poison psychic. How do you counter... Like, how do you... Wait. Did I get 3 different abilities? No, I got 2. Okay, I was just about to say, did I get the hidden ability on top of everything else? Like, bro, that's broken. That really is broken. Alright, so this save has more content in it than my other one does. And that's actually really saying something, because I don't even think I caught these. I don't even think I fought them. I think I avoided them. And we have Volta here. Oh, Volta would have been awesome. Yeah, I think I might try and level up Volta. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll level up Volta, I don't know. And then we have Alien here. Alien will be in the... Yeah, because I want to try with Alien, and I want to try it with just the with just Eevee. But the one problem that I have, and I'm gonna say it right now before before I even think about it, is that I don't remember if this is actually it, but I think the Elite Four changes. Like, it rotates out or something like that. But I wonder if, like, the first time is always the same people. That part I don't remember. I think it's this building? Is it this building with the... Nope. Is it this building? You're the Forgetter, right? Yeah. I don't want dive anymore. Get rid of it. Kazalina's getting surf again. Yes. Just give me dive. Now we're gonna get surf again. I still wish that Evie could have learned like Thunderbolt or something like that. That would have been awesome to have. Oh, you're the one that doesn't actually run. Okay. Because we did the... I don't want to say it's a glitch. I think it's more of like... It's a fault in the code or something like that. Where like... If you've already disturbed it, it doesn't reset itself. Yes, I want to go back to Beale Beach though. Because I want to go and see if we can get... either the fly item, or we can get a different item. Wait, did we get the item that I'm thinking of already? No, we did not. Unless it is not something you can like register. No. Okay. I should have a ticket, I think. Okay. You have a new item? Another genius victory. Here, look. There you go. Scuba gear. Nice. Thank you. A person underwater. I call it the scuba gear. Yes, I invented this. What do you mean? Always. Anyways, scram. I must keep working. Okay, so it's probably after that. Okay. So, I think there's an item for fly. But we can't get a hold of it right now. Now, how fly actually works is, if we take a look at the Pokepod, I'll show you what I mean. So how fly works is that we can actually fly to anywhere in West Tandor as long as we're in West Tandor. But if you're in East Tandor, I don't know if you can switch different map, and I don't want to click every button and then do something weird. If you go to... So you have to take a place that brings you to East Tandor in order for you to actually go and fly around East Tandor. That's that. Let's see here. So we need to go to... I think this is the championship, right? Yeah, okay. So we need to go over here. Oh, what's this? I got a super repel. Nice. What's over this? What's this? West Tandor Victory Road ahead. So that's like down there, though. Oh, that's nothing? Okay. Hold up, trainer. Past here is Victory Road. Only trainers who have proven themselves by defeating elite gyms in Tandor are allowed to pass here. Oh, are those the gym badges? Allow me to take a closer look. Normal, Bright Gym Badge, Surf, Pixel, Salsa, Drama, Apex, and Zen. Congratulations, trainer. You may now proceed onwards to Victory Road. Thank you. Victory Road. Okay, let's go see what encounters we can get here. There's one encounter in here that I actually want to show off. There's a lot of items in here. Where is... Okay, here's the Pokemon. Okay, is there anything interesting in here? Technically, yes, but not interesting to me. Is there anything in surfing and stuff like that? So what I'm trying to get is my encounter, if that's what if that's how you want to pretty much phrase it. So how encounters work in my series is that we're allowed to get one encounter regardless if it is the first, second, or third. It doesn't matter as long as a Pokemon's encounter is different from the rest. So we have Route 6 here, we have Moki Town, we have Route 13, we have Route 7, Vanessa City, and Lanthanite Cave. As long as none of the other Pokemon share that in the party, we are fine. We're good to go. We are safe. Anything over here? An item! Got Sandstorm, nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything before the area that I'm thinking of that I want to go and get my Pokemon. What's this? Oh, an item. Thunder Wave's actually pretty nice. Ah, okay. So you get Thunder Wave and then you can't really leave, I guess. Or whatever, I don't know. And then this just leads you back to Lake Town. Might as well go that way anyway, because when we leave this area... And this also tests out if he actually has to repeat his lines, and he doesn't. Okay. So we just need to head over here. Sheebit. What is typing is this? I know it's... I think it's like normal or ground, I think. And I think this is supposed to be the pseudo of this region. It's a ground type. So because I didn't see the other ability, it probably has Moxie. I think this is the pseudo. Yes, it's got 600. So it's definitely the pseudo. Let's see here. I don't want to fight you. Ultra Ball. Pretty cool. Hello there. This is it. After months of training, we finally made it to Victory Road. We're not about to lose now. Osa, alright. Alpico. Okay. We might be slow, but hear me out. We might be slow, but we will be able to take it out in one shot. Oh, okay. I remember mine was fast. Yeah, so after we're done with the Elite Four, not the Elite Four, but after we're done with the, getting to the, what's it called, the, Pokemon League, I will definitely, like, after we're done doing the Elite Four and probably the Champion and all that stuff, I will definitely show off what my team was when I first went through. I'm surprised it even survived in one hit. Okay, let's see here. Casalina. Alright, Casalina, you surf! You surf. Oh, it feels so good to have Casalina using surf again. Didn't even know that thing was actually weak to it. Okay, what's its final evolutions like? Oh, it's pretty fast, and it's a physical attacker. That's pretty nice. What? Surf again? Uh-oh. What's up with the sprite? Did it, like, freeze me or something? Alright, Dynamite. This thing thinks that it's actually too powerful for us. Not anymore. Make it evolve. You think the hail's gonna save you now? Too bad the sun has returned. And you're being taken out with Flame Impact. Bye. The end. Alright. RIP! Alright. What's next? Oh, that was it. Our Icy Assault didn't work. Sort of? I mean, I'm surprised that your Alpico was slower than my, than Vampiro, because I thought Vampiro would be slower. Or maybe it was Speed Tide, maybe, and I just got the luck at the draw. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird. Hello there, good sir. My premonitions are telling me that you won't make it any further than this. That's funny. I have a level 68 Pokemon, so I don't know why you think that I wouldn't be going any further. You think that's going to prevent me? Okay, Espeon is 130 special attack, 110 speed. I definitely will be probably hit at first, but we should be able to take it out with one Drain Life. Or not. Is Vampiro faster or something like that? No, I thought it had like 90 base speed. Okay. I do! I have 90 base speed! So unless that thing has terrible IVs, or it's because my EVs are kicking in. Drain Life again. Actually, I think we might have two Pokemon on the team that probably have bad EVs. I think Vampiro might be one of them. But I'm not 100% certain. Should probably look that up. Because I know Eevee, Casalina, Wintario, and what's the last one that I'm thinking of too? Jackery also has their, like, the EV totals the way I want it to. Yeah. Vampiro is the one that I'm thinking of. That's the other one. Because this is Dynamite. I got his attack the way that I want it. But defense, special attack, and special defense and health are not exactly what I wanted. Definitely defense, special attack, and defense. Even in the IVs, they're not really that great either. Stenowatt? Cool story, bro. Don't want you. What's this? A Max Repel. Actually, to be fair, there is no wild Pokemon I want, so I should probably use the Repels. Hello. In order to reach the Tandor Championship, you must have to overcome Victory Road. Do you have what it takes, trainer? I believe so. I believe I have what it takes. I'm a pretty competent trainer. I know what I'm doing. Gerberta. Alright. Drain Life again. That's a weird noise for discharge. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Drain Life. Okay. Oh my god. This thing's a threat. Wait, did all of its defense stats go down by 1, but everything else went up by 2? What? Drain Life again. Take it out. Take it out, Vampiro. I don't care anymore. Take it out. Okay, I thought it was equal shared on everything. Like, if it went down by 2, and if it goes up by 2. Apparently, I'm wrong. Apparently, it's 1 down, 2 up. There we go. I was gonna say that should be neutral. Although that does do a lot of damage because... I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But I knew that would be neutral. Because poison resists bug, but I think dark is definitely weak to it. Yeah, I don't think I said this during Pokemon Uranium though, like... Ooh, carrot wine, nice. I used to have a Pokemon Black and White. I probably still have it, but I might not be in like the condition that I want it to be in. Can you survive my onslaught of 50,000 volts? But I had a Black and White not strategy guide. It was like one of those like guys that kind of tells you like, oh, here's what the encounter rates are in this route. Here's where you get the berries and all that stuff. Like, that's what I'm talking about. So I have that. I have that for Pokemon Black and White, not Black and White 2, but just Black and White. And I remember reading the type chart a lot when I was trying to figure out, like, because I got an Arceus on Platinum, and I had it perfectly trained, but I didn't have the move pool that I wanted, nor did I have any idea what type would be perfect. So I was looking in on trying to figure out what it is. And this was before Fairy. So I was reading until I stumbled on Dark type. So if you don't know what Dark type Pokemon are weak to or what they're super effective against, I will tell you what they're super effective and what they're actually like good at, if that makes any sense. So Dark type Pokemon are weak to Fighting and Bug type. Before the introduction of Fairy. So they only had 2 weaknesses. I had an easy counter for both. My counter for Bug type was Aerial Ace, because it was a flying type move, and because... Okay, I hope you don't have Levitate. Yeah, so I had Aerial Ace. It wasn't the strongest flying move I had, but it was the only flying move that I believe that Arceus could learn. So I was like, it's perfect for me. Then I moved over to trying to figure out how to counter. Then with Aerial Ace also being there, it also countered Fighting type. Perfect. It's all done. Now we go over to what Dark types can't affect in terms of like fighting out. I don't remember the specifics, but most of the defensive typings like Steel and Rock resisted, or at the very least they resisted it at those games. So I was reading into that and I was like, okay, so I gotta figure out how to take those 2 types out. And my first thought was that, oh, I can use Fighting type. So I ended up giving my Arceus Brick Break. Now, those aren't the only 2 typings. What special type? I'd rather use them all. Let's see here. Is there a... Oh, yeah, there is a mono one. It's a Umbreon. That's right. Yeah, I can search that up. Yeah, Umbreon will help me out trying to figure out what other ones that I couldn't do. Yeah, because it's weak to... Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out if I can find one that's like what it's good, like what the type of move is good against and stuff like that. Nope. I'm gonna go with Drain Punch. Nope, I have to go look. But if I still have that resource for that type chart, because I'm trying to wrap my head around what it is. I know it can't affect Dark, Steel, and Rock, but I feel like there's another one that I can't quite remember. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. But I should have it somewhere. I'll just Drain Life again. Yep, we'll go take a look, see if I can find it again. Is it under here? No, it's not under there. Might be that. Ah, yes, that is it. Okay, oh, he's Drain Life again. There it is. Okay, so I'll just go look at Gen 2 and 5. Okay, so let's see here. So, yeah, this thing is not in the best size at all. There we go. Okay, so if it is the attacking one, Dark's apparently lower on the list. It is unable to affect Fighting, Dark, and Steel. Oh, really? Rock is not resistant to it? Oh, this might have been one of the times that I thought that rock actually resisted more types than I thought it did. But I wanted a good counter against rock types anyway, and plus with the move that I chose, it was actually pretty perfect. So I chose Brick Break as my fighting move. Mind you, if I had a choice now, I'd probably try and find a special version of everything because I did not know that Judgment was actually a special move. I thought that it was one of those moves that, like, it changes depending on Arceus's type as well as what stat is highest between attack and special attack. Obviously, that last part is wrong. Have you heard of this region's legendary Pokemon myths? So, like, with those two knowledge pools sprung into, like, mixed in together, I was like, okay, so now that I have a perfect counter, I was like, okay, Judgment for the dark typing, because it's a very strong dark type move, so it was perfect. I had Brick Break, which was a strong fighting type move that you could teach any Pokemon for the most part. Plus, it can also break Reflect and Light Screen, which is perfect as well. And I had Aerial Ace, a move that cannot miss. What a perfect dynamic. That is perfect. That is exactly all the moves that I would need. But now there's a fourth move that is also a part of it. Now, I was thinking long and hard, and now I'm like... Because this was before I knew that setup moves were really good. Like Swords Dance and Calm Mind. I didn't like them back then, but now I do. But back then I was thinking, and I'm like, well, my Arceus doesn't have Recovery in battle, so I'm like, I'm gonna go give it Recover, because that's a really good thing to put on a Pokemon that you want to make it survive the battlefield for as long as possible. So I'm like, okay, I think that this would be a perfect idea to go and throw Recover on. So pretty much I had a level 100 Arceus that had 2 physical moves, 1 special, and 1 ultimate recovery move in terms of health. Has my chances to be busted from the start. Yep. Our superior strategy will electrify. Sure, why not? And so that is pretty much what my entire team was. Like, that's what one Pokemon was. And again, this was back when I did not know how EV stat boosting, like, vitamins worked. So I put 100 in, I think, everything. But I think special attack, because I thought that Judgment was strong already all by itself. So I didn't think that it would actually need more of the EV boosting. So I think I just left it alone, let it do its own thing with just the 10. And that's it. Now I'd probably try and give it more of a special flying move, because I know that it could I think Arceus can learn Aura Sphere, so I think I would have probably given it that if I got the chance to. But that's how I did that though, and I gotta say that, like, it took a few times for me to actually go through that entire thing. By the way, I tried different Arceus methods. So I tried, like, fire, ice, electric. I tried different combinations. Mind you, electric is probably the best because it only ever has one weakness, and that's ground. But because I can't really give Arceus an item to sort of be able to counter this weakness, so I can't give it, like, an air balloon to kind of counter this weakness, I have to give it the electric plate in order for it to even be an electric type. It wouldn't work. Unless Game Freak or the Pokemon Company or whoever wants to decide on that kind of rule change, that Arceus can hold 2 items, or have, like, the plate be more of, like, how it works in Legends Arceus, where it's a key item instead of it being a held item. It has happened before, so it's not like it's a new concept or anything like that. If you don't remember, the EXP share, even in this game actually is a perfect way to show it too. The EXP share was a held item that they changed into being a key item, to then removing it as a key item in general and just leaving it as a normal gameplay mechanic that you can't turn off. I think it was started in, because I think for Generation 2 to 5, The EXP share was a held item that you could get relatively early on in the games. Then, in Generations 6 and 7, the EXP share became a key item that would apply to all of your Pokemon, rather than just being a key item that you can just, like, tap on a Pokemon. It's like, okay, this Pokemon now has that ability. So that actually helps out a lot now. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna Calm Mind now, because this thing's getting annoying. And then I think since Generation 8, it changed into being now just a gameplay mechanic, and it's stuck since then. Even Legends Arceus couldn't have escaped it. But Legends Arceus does its own EXP share differently, and this part I don't approve of, but I understand why it does this. So for Legends Arceus, here's how its EXP share works. Even if the Pokemon's been out or not, it'll get it normally like every other Pokemon game. However, if the Pokemon is fainted, it won't get the experience at the end of the... because you only get the experience at the end of the battle. So even if it helped during that battle, it won't get the experience at all. And I think in the normal Pokemon games, you still give them the experience, maybe? Or not? I don't remember. I can't remember if they actually did that. I don't think so, but then again, it's like, I don't know how the newer games do it, because I don't pay attention enough. I'm just like, okay, I just want to finish the game now. It's literally my mood whenever I played Sword and Shield. I don't know, Sword and Shield, I had a fun time doing it. I originally had like 2 different challenges. I was like, alright, I'm gonna go try and beat the game with only like Generation 8 Pokemon only. And then by the time I beat the first gym leader, I think with just my starter. Yeah, I think with pretty much just my starter. Hi, you sure look cute, not to mention strong. How about a battle, cutie? What? Okay. Like, I pretty much was beating the entire game with just Rillaboom, because I started with Grookey, so I'm just like, you know what? I don't really think I need to use any other Pokemon other than my starter. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to try and beat all the starter. And of course, I'm going to beat the entire game with my starter only. And of course, because I started off with Sword, I had such an easy, clean sweep throughout the entire thing. Of course, the one gym that I needed to use double battles with, which is the 8th one, is the only gym that I had to throw in other Pokemon. I got so angry at that. I'm like, really? The one gym that I actually have to do it, and it's the last one. And I was like, alright, you couldn't have let me do this earlier? I was like, okay, fine. It's fine, I can do it. Final Gambit, what? Okay. It took itself out. I'm switching. Oh, I wonder if it's trying to... Final Gambit's the one that uses its HP as damage. That could have been potentially dangerous. Because mine is, I think, higher level, and it does more... And it has, like, over almost 250... It has almost 250 HP. I'm going to take it out with Ice Beam. But yeah, but I have tested between both different games when I was trying to see like which starter was better equipped. I gotta say though, using Shield as a Pokemon game as a test for what's it called, for the other starters was not a good idea. What do you have to be me? I don't know. Because I tricked out my Pokemon with TMs and competitive movesets. You'll never win. So have I. They'll have kooky strategies. Oh, it's a Xilestar. Xilestar poison heal Xilestar, maybe? I'm searching up. But, yeah, like, I kind of felt bad that I didn't give the Cinderace a better move pool to dealing with the 4th gym. So I found a method to actually being able to... That just does 62 damage. I forgot I was supposed to use Ice Beam! Oh man, I'm such a fool. That is my bad. I will own up to this. It's not a special... It's not... This isn't an important battle, so I don't... Not breaking the rules, so it's all good. But let's see here. What was I just talking about? Uh-oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Cinderace. So my Cinderace had Pyro Ball. Pyro Ball. It had like another fire move. It had a Flame Charge, I think. It had a Flame Charge that would boost its speed, so that would, like, just in case something bad happens, I can actually do something. And it had, I think it had Double Kick. Or as I like to make a joke, Double Hop, because literally it just makes the Pokemon hop, and I just like making that joke. And it had Quick Attack. Now, obviously, the 4th gym is a Ghost Gym. And oh yeah, I now know what I was talking about before. So I found a way to level it up pretty quickly to get those Pokemon to level 100. I found that there is a den that has not a guarantee, but has a chance of getting a 5-star Blissey Raid. A 5-star Blissey Raid gives you a chance of getting 5 of every XP candy. It has a 5% chance of giving you a lucky egg, and it has a 70% chance of giving you 3 rare candies. And it also gives you 5 Dynamax candy, but that's not really as important. In my opinion, that's not really important because everything gives you Dynamax candy, so it's not really that important. But, like, I was easily able to get all these starters to level 100, fully evolved, and I'm like, okay, I want to see how far the starter can go with just by itself. The Cinderace got stuck at the 4th gym. Because it didn't have its... Because, first of all, this was without the hidden abilities, which meant that it didn't have Libero. So it had Blaze as its ability. That was not worth the battle. So it didn't have Libero or anything like that. It just had its normal ability. Oops. That's not revive. There we go. I might have to return. Okay, that should be fine. Went to battle, I suppose. Okay. So, like, it got very stuck at, like... what was his name? Xilestar's final Pokemon. It got stuck on Chandelure. Now, Chandelure wasn't really too much of a threat. I mean, like, it wasn't really. But, like, it was a threat because of one ability and its typing. Chandelure is a ghost fire type. So automatically with the ghost typing, I knew that for a fact that my fighting a normal move wouldn't work. So I'm like, okay, so that's a problem. This entire gym, I've been having an easy time because I was able to use Pyro Ball or Flame Charge in order to take care of the opponent. But I knew for a fact that Chandelure has a chance of having the Flash Fire ability, which means that it is immune to fire attacks. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go and attempt to see if this thing is just as fat, or it has this ability. I use Flame Charge. It has the ability. And before anybody says, like, oh, you didn't give Cinderace the, like that much of a thing, you're supposed to give it moves. This was before I even did it with the hidden ability, using TRs to actually help it out. This was just me seeing, like, what it can learn during the level up, and actually, like, evolving it when I was done the battles. Like, I was evolving it when I should have. So like if it was high, so if it was like level, I think it's like 16, 17, I think, or something like that for like sword and shield kind of ones, that's when it evolves. That's when it evolved. Same idea with the final one. When it was like level 36 or whatever, that's when I evolved it. So I was automatically like I was guessing that it would actually learn some moves that are off of its move pool. It didn't really learn anything. So I wanted to give Cinderace a priority move, which is why I ended up giving it letting it have quick attack, because priority is really good. Plus, just in case that opponent, survives with 1 HP, you want that priority. Pyro Ball, which is the one move that I am very confused of. So between the 3 starters, Cinderace is the one that has a move that does not have perfect accuracy. Pyro Ball has like 90 accuracy. Rocky Helmet, nice. It has 90 accuracy, which means it's not perfect. It means that it's missing a little bit of accuracy, but it's got more power than all the other ones. I think Rillaboom's has a chance of lowering defense, I think, with its move, which I got really confused, because I was like, shouldn't it... Dedenne, it's my favorite electric type. Actually, I got really confused, because in my head, shouldn't it... Oh, this is the entrance. Oh, I went back to the entrance, okay. Cool. I should heal power points, but I'm going to wait till everybody is, like, out of moves for me to do that. Because it should be easy for me to get back anyway. I mean, I have a way of going back. So because my Cinderace only ever had, like, those moves, because that's all it learned during level up, I got stuck at the 4th gym. So that is the only ever time that I actually had to switch out because of that. Now, if you are going to go do that kind of challenge, so let's cool off for the refreshing battle. If you're going to do that challenge, I recommend either giving it TRs, like going out and trying to get the TRs. I think for my second time, I think I gave it Iron Head and I don't remember what the other one was. But I ended up giving it, like, Iron Head and something else, just to actually not get stuck on shields again. But I ended up, doing the whole challenge again, but this time with Libero, and I actually gave it TRs this time, because I actually wanted it to actually be very fruitful in actually, like, seeing if it was actually really good. I didn't do it with Rillaboom. And it's not because there's anything bad with Rillaboom or anything like that. It's because, like, I know how good Rillaboom was before I even have the grassy terrain. And I've already done the calculations and how easy it would have been. Because, again, because I did it with both the Cinderace and the... What's the water one? Inteleon. I already did it with those without the hidden ability and with the hidden ability. But I did it with both the hidden ability and not hidden ability, with full level 100 status. So if I would have done it with Rillaboom, which I already beat the Elite Four with Rillaboom at level 100, so I already knew that it was actually doable. Because I leveled up my Pokemon to so I could have beaten Pokemon Sword day 1, but I decided to work on getting my Rillaboom to level 100 first before I ended up doing it. But I always tell people that I did beat it day 1 because I technically did. Because within the game's timer, I did it within 24 hours. And if I didn't actually sleep that day, I would have actually finished it day 1. I would have. Or if I would have gone up earlier in the day or whatever, I would have actually beaten the game earlier. But it's fine. I still say that I beat it day 1 because I technically would have. I would have done it. I wanted to see if I could actually get my Rillaboom to level 100 before I even did it, and I did. And it was pretty easy with the XP candy. And that's when I found out that the XP candies are really broken by normal standard. And my normal leveling strategy for it is that the first time I went into the wild area, I fought all of the dens once, or I fought all the dens that I could get to once. And then I moved to the next area. First man I live and breathe in it does stand a chance. Okay. Like, I ended up moving to the... Oh, this thing's interesting. Like, I ended up moving... Okay, give me a second. Let me try and catch up to where my brain is trying to get to. So, like, when I first got to the wild area, I fought 10 of the dens, because the lights would reset after the 10, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep that in mind. I ended up sharing the experience candies between all of my Pokemon that I had in the party. This was my first mistake. But I didn't want to just rely on one Pokemon, so I ended up getting my Grookey to be the second evolution. The name escapes me. So I ended up getting it to its second evolution pretty quick, but everybody else was already around its level. I should have just given it all to Grookey. But anyway, so by the time I ended up being at the third gym, I don't want to say you're forced. You technically have to go back to the wild area. So I'm like, while I'm here, I'll just go do 10 of the dens again. So I do another 10 dens, but this time I just give it all to my starter, because that's the only Pokemon I've used. Burnt out. Although I will say, though, that I did go back into the wild area before I beat the third gym to get a TM. Or was it a TR? I think it was a TM. The TM or TR for Bulldoze. And I ended up giving that to my Rillaboom. And that's pretty much how I beat the Fire Gym Leader, was that I used Rillaboom, who was higher level. He's going to bypass you. There's more trainers. Alright, fine, I'll fight you. I'm trying out a new lineup of Pokemon. Want to help me out? Don't hold back. Yeah, I don't know how long this, how long I'm gonna go. I'm gonna probably get up to the Pokemon League and then see if I can divide it, and then Earth Power. But yeah, but like after I went through the second time, like after I beat the third gym, I ended up saying like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go face all 10 of the dens again. I did that, and then I went to the next area. And then when I went to the next area, I ended up like doing the whole thing again until before I think the 8th gym. Yeah, before the 8th gym, I ended up going through another 10 times to get like the last minute training kind of thing, and then I ended up doing the 8th gym that way. And then after I did that, I ended up, before the Elite Four, I went through the wild area once again to get the final training. And technically this time I ended up keep doing it until I got my Rillaboom, which I originally named Grumsley for no reason. I just thought it was a lovely name, and it was actually kind of funny to say, so I'm like, Grumsley, go! And then, in the middle of the game, I kid you not, by the time I went to the first gym, I started, like, sort of, like, ignoring part of its name. Instead of saying Grumsley, I kept calling him Grum. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get rid of the Islay part, and I'll just keep Grum. So I ended up keeping Grum, so I ended up just using Grum throughout the rest of the game. I was like, go Grum, and then Grum entered the battlefield, and then I just ended up just playing the game with Grum only. And yes, I still have the, like, Grum. I think he's actually in Pokemon Home. I have to go with Vampiro. So I still have him, and I've actually gotten to use PK Hex on him, not to actually change any stats. Just wanted to see what his EV totals were and stuff like that, and his IV total. His IVs were about 10s and 20s in most of the stats, and I thought, wow, that's pretty impressive for a starter that I did not know ahead of time if it was even good or not. I was like, that's a pretty good stat spread. And his EVs, of course, were all over the place. So I wasn't really too angry about that. Like, I kind of knew that it was going to be all over the place. It is like a playthrough kind of EV gain, so I wasn't really... And plus, because I didn't know what Pokemon gave what, so obviously I wouldn't have known that, like, this Pokemon, let's say, would give you attack EVs, or this one would give you speed EVs, or this one would give you health. So to me, I was like, you know what? It's still good no matter what. And it's not like Rum really suffered from that either. His end of move pool was, I think it was Drum Beating, which is this grass move that is unique to only Rillaboom. I originally gave him, I think it was... No, okay, so like I gave him Darkest Lariat when I got it from a... den, and I was like, Darkest Lariat, isn't that just like Incineroar's like... Isn't that Incineroar's move? And I'm like, well, like, how am I going to use this? I don't even have Incineroar. So this TR is useless, and if it was actually real life and I had the TR in my hand, I would have thrown it at the wall because I thought it was useless. And then I'm like, well, I might as well see if anybody can learn it. I mean, maybe it's one of those attempts, or maybe it's one of those things where it was a unique move for only one Pokemon to learn, and then they changed it. Sure enough, Rillaboom could learn it, and I'm like, oh, that's actually an amazing move to give to Rillaboom. So I gave it to Rillaboom. And that was his second move. And of course, you all know that I gave it Bulldoze for the third gym. After the third gym, I ended up trying to figure out what other move to end up giving a Rillaboom, and unfortunately, I couldn't come up with any ideas that actually made a lot of sense. Oh, I have to continue further. No! I'm trying to find a way out. So I can't heal, which is sad. So I might have to go with Dynamite. That's sad. Unless there's a way I can go around somewhere. No. Unless up here has anything. No, so I have to go continue onward. No! I'll have to switch to Wintario. Do you still have Surfs? You do? Awesome. Actually, I'm going to switch your Surfs around. Oh yeah, that should be fine. There we go, that should be fine. And then I ended up getting Bulk Up from a TM, I think, or TR or whatever, and I'm like, that would be perfect for like my Rillaboom, because I actually need the extra attack, and defense doesn't really hurt that much. And then I gave it Bulk Up, and then that became my move pool throughout mostly the rest of the game, was Drum Beating, Darkest Lariat, Bulk Up, and Bulldoze. Then when I got to the... give me a second. The mountain rumbles underfoot your travelers now. Do you hear it? The furious howling of the wind. No, I don't hear anything. Anyway. But by the time I got towards, like, the end of the game, I wanted to take a look at all the shops that might have possibly had TMs and TRs or stuff like that. So I ended up looking, and I found a Drain Punch one, and I'm like, if Rillaboom can learn this, that could actually help out a lot. So I said, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out if my Rillaboom can actually learn this TM. Did it just remove its partner's stat changes? That's actually kind of funny. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm getting this, and it can actually learn it. So I got rid of Bulldoze for that. So now I had a recovery move. So I had a setup, I had recovery, I had a move that I think ignores defense changes. I think that's how it works. That part I can be entirely wrong, and I would completely like believe it. And Drum Beating, which I find that should actually do a different stat kind of thing. Actually, give me a second. I'll find out if it's actually... It decreased a stat that I didn't understand at all. I definitely do think that it was actually defense that it dropped. And I'm like, why wouldn't it drop speed? Because it makes sense. Oh no, it did drop speed. What? Okay, there was a different effect that I was thinking of then. I don't know, there was a different ability that I thought that it should have or something like that. I don't know, maybe I thought it would be like sort of like a wrap kind of thing, like it's continuous damage. I don't remember anymore. It was probably so early on in like Sword and Shields kind of thing that I ended up forgetting about it. Oh no, Wintaria survived. Good job. Oh, of course he flinched. Because I definitely don't remember anymore. Because I thought it was actually that. Okay, Wintario, I'm going to switch you out with... He's going to try and use a steel move, maybe. I'm going to Ice Beam you. Now, of course, you're going to try and hit the other Pokemon. Why am I not surprised? Oh, I thought they would do more. Really? That didn't do any damage, though. Why did it take so much health off? Oh, my word, man. Yeah, because I don't even think I can actually give it... I'm trying to, like, bait it into, like, attacking this side instead of Wintario, but it's going to try and hit Wintario with anything. And it's going to flinch me. Oh, perfect. Ooh, they did a lot of damage, though. Titan Claw, take it out, please. Wintario, come on, bro. I need you to actually, like, help out. Come on. That's fine. I might not be getting lucky with Wintario at all. Bye, buddy. It was Destiny. We have fallen. You have fallen. I need to heal everyone again. I'm going to hate it if there's like a nurse or Pokemon doctor thing here, and I'm going to be like, are you kidding me? I just healed everyone again. Oh me, oh my. You certainly seem a familiar face. Shall we have a rousing battle, old Swalt? Okay. Sir Goldcorn. I feel like I've seen him before. Anyway. I feel like I've fought him before is what I meant to say. Dragon Claw. Sudden Strike. But yeah, lots of crazy things happened in Sword and Shield. I mean, trying to capture like the Zacian was like pretty difficult, and I remember like bringing it, and like a bunch of people are like, why don't you just throw a better Pokeball? And I'm like, that's not my challenge. My challenge is to catch it in a Pokeball. And in some ways, like, you're gonna struggle with it, and I'm like, watch, you say that and it's gonna stay in. And then, like, 3 Pokeballs later, I caught it. And I was just like, look at that, I caught it. And he goes like, wow, that was... like, you suffered for that. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what, though? Mine's more memorable. Mine has, like, an achievement. I caught it in a Pokeball. You had to cash in whatever Pokeball you had. And he goes like, that is true, though. Like... that's why I like trying to catch Pokemon in a Pokeball, because it doesn't matter what Pokemon it is, and especially if it's a legendary. If it's a legendary Pokemon, it's more memorable that you caught it with a Pokeball. And then when you trade it, it's more valuable. Because it's like, I had a chance of not catching it. Like, look at the risk that I had to take. It's shiny, and it's in a Pokeball. It's more risky. Because it's like, it could have struggled. It's like, that is true. It could have struggled, but I still caught it in a Pokeball nonetheless. Even, what was the other... and it didn't even matter in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl either. Actually, I don't know about Shining Pearl. So the feature of power is summoned from beyond this mortal coil. Cool, thank you. Thank you. That's a very nice thing to say. I don't know. Anyway, like, for Brilliant Diamond, I found that most of the legendaries that were in there were not difficult at all to capture. I think Sword and Shield, I think it took me at least 2 attempts on most of the legendaries to catch. It took me at least 2 attempts, unless they were the Dynamax Raid. The Dynamax Raid? I think so. I think it was called Dynamax Raid or something like that. Anyway, once it was those, then it was mostly just getting a perfect team configuration in order to do it. And you want to know what's hilarious though? I've actually seen many different YouTube videos of people doing it with friends, and they were having a difficult time. I had myself and only myself to go through those dens with. And I was having, I don't want to say a hard time, because I think there was a couple where I had like a difficult time, but that was mostly because the AI kept using their status moves instead. And then the AI, I mean the enemy AI is just like, hey, you know what? Those don't matter. Like it's like the guy's Soul Rock all over again, where he tries to use like Rock Polish or something like that. It's like, yeah, I'm boosting up my speed, and then the enemy just goes, stat changes removed. And he goes, oh, well, I better go use that move again. It's like, stop using the move and start attacking. I don't know, out of every Sword and Shield, like, person, you didn't see me because I was hiding. I love going behind big rocks. I saw you, that's why I ran over here and talked to you. Charles. Anyway, like, I was really surprised about the Magikarp guy. Like, I was really happy for him. He had Hydro Pump, and for the life of him, he never missed once. He didn't use Splash. He didn't use Splash. At least I didn't see it. He very well could have used Splash. But he used Hydro Pump, and he practically never missed once. And I was like, bro, this Magikarp guy's freaking broken. He's like constantly throwing damage with this Hydro Pump. There was another guy that was using an Eevee, I think. This guy must have been like the most intelligent person possible. And it's very sad because it's an AI, so it's really funny. He would use Helping Hand on my Pokemon, or the Pokemon that would be like very successful to do a lot of damage with. Wait until the opponent is at 1 HP, pretty much. Use Quick Attack, get the win. And I was like, you just stole the kill. Like, how dare you? Like, we're doing all the we're doing all the damage. Helping Hand's not really helping that much. And then you come over here and go, yeah, Quick Attack. I win. And it's like, bro, you stole our kill. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I obviously was here helping you out the entire time. It's like, yeah, but you weren't helping the entire time. You were just using Helping Hand. If you used Quick Attack beforehand, then that would be, like, A-okay in my book. But, like, you weren't doing much. Are you trainer too? Oh, the Legend Tell of the Great Conflict at top Mount Actonite. Could it be this one? Oh, okay. I guess it could be this one. I don't know. Barand. Barand. Avalanche. Yeah, I'm trying to think though. I think, yeah, because I know Zacian took me a while with the Pokeball. Zamazenta didn't take me nearly as long, but it was pretty darn close. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember all the legendaries that are in there. No, they gave you Cubfu. I'm trying to think, like, did you have to catch Cubfu? No, they gave you Cubfu. I'm not really angry about that. I just wish that there was more of an interaction between, like, the Cubfu and the trainer. Like, you actually had to, like, chase it down or something like that. Like, oh, Cubfu ran off because, like, you know, he doesn't want to be with you yet. You gotta have a friendship with it or whatever. That would have been much more impactful. But no. Like, not roaming, but, like, close to roaming. Like, like the whole like thing, like the person who was supposed to give it to you goes like, ah, but Cubfu likes to enjoy the beaches or enjoys like being on top of mountains or something like that. I think there was a Pokédex entry where it was spotted in mountains or something like that, so that would have been a perfect. Look, Alice is another trainer to add to our victory list. I wonder if they can handle our flawless teamwork. I could have walked right past you. What? Oh, okay. Rock slide, and we're gonna use surf. We should be able to survive all these guys' attack. It should be nothing. These are nothing. Whoa, calm down. Oh man, if only I had an ability capsule, I'd freaking throw it on Casalina, man. Need that one that prevents critical hits. That ability will save us in the long run. I'm not even joking. That one will literally save us. Oh, Casalina got the crit. Okay. Nice. Oh, okay. That would have been hilarious if that was it. It was just those two. What are those? What? What are those? Okay. Since they look like Pegasus, like one of them looks like it's supposed to be like a unicorn, the other one looks like it's. Can't really see if it has a horn in the middle of its head, but I'm guessing that because it's more of like a mythical creature, it's gonna be like a fairy thing, maybe. We'll try rock slide. I don't think I'm fast. Oh, it does have a horn in the middle of its head. Okay, good. Surf will definitely not kill. But it could do a decent chunk of damage. So let's go do that. Play rough. Wintario, you're down. No question. No question. It's down. All right. Play rough. Casalina might survive. Yeah. Surf won't kill, and this might kill Casalina. Ooh, close. Okay, does Life Orb do like I know it does bonus damage, but does it count for both of them? Because then if it does, Casalina is going down. No, okay, so it's just like as long as it uses the move, okay. I thought that because it has to do 2 different damage calcs at the same time, it might just add up the recoil kind of thing, right? Okay, so we need a priority move user. Hey, Evie. You still have quick attack, right? You do! Evie will join the fight. What if this person's like, what is that Pokemon? It's like, you're not living to see it again. Bye. They should take it out no matter what. Yeah, no matter what. Okay, bye. No way, what? They beat us? Yep, we did. Nice. I found an Ultra Ball. I thought that was kind of weird though because it looked like it lagged. Weird. Yeah, let's go and figure out what this is. Blah, blah, blah. Hyper Potion up everything. And Casalina, you'll just stay like that for a little bit. Okay, so we can't go anywhere here. Oh, there's an item over there. Can I get to that item? I know there's a Pokemon in here that I wanted to show off that I actually did throw in my party at some point, but I don't want to find it right now. Since I'm trying not to waste time now. I'm trying to actually like go through this. I can't go over there? What? Let's go up this ladder then. Where does this ladder lead? Okay, okay, I know what to do. Can I do it? Wait. Can I do it this way so there's more of a safety net? Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, so this is more safe for me. And then, okay, that drops. Okay. Oh, there is a wraparound. Okay, good. Okay. It's good to know. Those are useless to me. Okay. Can I do this one? Yeah, because you just head down and you do this. Okay, those are done. Okay. That's perfect. What did I do there, though? Okay. A max repel. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Anything down here? Nope. Get to see a giant lava lake, though. That's pretty cool. Alright, what's over here? An item! Protein. Or protein, I don't really care. Let's see here. I can do stuff. Okay. Go down there. Nope. Not yet. There we go. Okay. Now where does this lead? Does that mean that there's something downstairs, maybe? Is there something down here I can see right off the bat? I can go to that ladder now. I don't know where that ladder is. Okay, I don't know where... I've never seen a ladder in that area other than up there, so there's got to be a different one. Is it this one? Ooh, it's that one. Okay. Where do I need to go? Okay, I need to go up here. I'm a bit lost here. Oh, okay. I can go that way. So I need to go up one. Wrap around, go over here. Go down. Perfect, okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I need to be able to head over there. Okay. Okay. Okay, before, so I need to go one more and be able to go around here. Get about maybe either here or here. Because I can go, yeah, because I can up around. Okay, good. Okay, so one more. Go. Come on, buddy. Okay. I'll go one more. Go very careful. Go here. Okay, I don't know where that goes, though. And I'm surprised there's no items in here for me. Usually they give you an item in an area right like this, so I don't know where it is. So it's that. Okay, and there's nothing left over here, right? Yeah, there's nothing left over here. Okay, oh, there's some stuff over here. Cool. Oh, there's an item over here, nice. Dragon Pulse, bro, that's awesome. I love that, that's a good move. Victory Road, what's this? Substitute? It's a nice TM. What's this? Elite Championship. Okay. I hope there's not a rival battle. I need to heal. Okay. I need to heal. Heal! Heal me! Heal me! I need the healing. Oh, thank you. Alright. Alright, so that one's probably going to cause me issues on YouTube. Because that sounds like it would be something that would cause me issues. Anyway, can I find that Pokemon now? While I go around trying to find gym trainers? Or not gym trainers, like people to grind off of, if you will. Because I wasn't trying to skip every trainer. I was just trying to, like... This Pokemon! This is the one that I wanted to show off. I know that the other guy had it, though, but this one's got Intimidate, bro! Oh, I would love this thing. However, I don't need a fire type, and I don't need a dark type either, but this thing is actually kind of awesome. I used one in my first time going through when I found out about its typing, which was, I think it's Fire Dark at the end. I don't know if it has it right now. But it actually does look really awesome. Yeah, it has a really good hidden ability too. It's got one that makes it immune to fairy types, which is actually kind of amazing. But it does take a while for it to actually fully evolve. It fully evolves at level 72, which is insane. but it's got an insane attack stat, and it's pretty defensive too. Ow. Now I just need to defeat everything and get experience for about, according to OPS, 12 minutes. Yeah, so I'll try and level up everybody here till about like level 70. I'll keep Evie on the EXP share. And then right before we even go to like the Elite Four, whatever, before we continue the story or whatever, I will try and not try and progress through the story as much as possible. I mean, like, if I accidentally take 2 steps towards the middle of the room or whatever, then it triggers. I'm gonna probably end up being very angry with myself after hours of grinding. But it should be fine. But I'm definitely going to go and continue grinding. As much as I would really rather not, but... yeah, because this is all I do. In those other routes, is just do this. So there's going to be about 11-12 minutes of this, and I'm going to try and figure out topics to talk about. Yeah, like, back to what I was talking about for legendary Pokemon in general. For Brilliant Diamond, like, I was surprised that a lot of them were very quick. And as I've said before and many other times, and I'll probably continue saying it, I was very disappointed with what the Shaman put me through in Brilliant Diamond. But then now that I'm thinking about it, when I did that Shaman fight, it was right after I attempted so many times to catch it in Legends Arceus, and that one was giving me a hard time. So I think that maybe my Nintendo Switch might have went like, listen, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, he was struggling with the one from Legends Arceus. So can you do me a solid and just give him the one? And so Brilliant Diamond's like, you know what? I'll do you a solid, Nintendo Switch. I will do that. And that's exactly what it did. Because that's the only thing that I can come up with. That is the reason why it actually gave me the win. Because there is no other thing that I can think of that actually makes sense. And that is the weird thing, because that is the only thing that actually makes sense in my head. Is that my Nintendo Switch pleaded with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and said, give it to him. And I'm just like, yay, thanks, Nintendo Switch. And although I'm very disappointed, though, that it took 3 turns. I kid you not, it took 3 turns. I paralyzed the first turn, false swiped, so that was at 1 HP. Yeah, I paralyzed it, so... and then I weakened it to 1 HP, threw 1 Pokeball, and it stayed in. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that's very interesting. Like, I didn't think it would actually stand in 1 Pokeball. I thought it was actually going to take me, like, 3, 4, maybe. Similar to how the Arceus later on did. Although, I'm going to say, though, that I'm very surprised of their release order. Because I thought that it would be, like, Shaman, Darkrai, then Arceus. But it turns out that it was Shaman, Arceus, and then Darkrai, which I'm trying to figure out why they did it that way. Because I think in the Pokédex order, I think it's like Shaman, then Darkrai, then it's Arceus. Actually, I might be wrong. It might be Darkrai, Shaman, and then Arceus. I know Arceus is last. But I'm trying to think of like how everything else is. Actually, I can find out what's through Cerebi. Cerebi, my best friend of Pokemon information. Alright, let's see here. Oh, Darkrai is first before Shaman. Oh, okay. I definitely don't know this. I definitely don't know this thing. Wait, did the time that it come out, was there a Friday the 13th maybe? Because I'm trying to think, like, if that was like the coolest thing, like if that was like a clever thing that they could pull in for that. I don't think so. I don't think there was one. Huh. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, but I was able to, I'm glad that the Arceus actually gave me at least a little bit of trouble. Yeah, the Arceus gave me a little bit of trouble. Darkrai, not really as much, but it did do better than the Shaman. It was not as difficult as the Arceus, but it was definitely... It was easier than the Arceus, but it was harder than the Shaman. So it was in between. It was like a sweet middle ground kind of thing, which I liked. I'm trying to think of everything else too. Yeah, because Legends Arceus, I only ever used a Pokeball, although I will have to... I mean, that video is probably already going to be up by the time this is out. More than likely. I did have to use a different Pokeball, specifically for the Unknown. There are two that I am talking about. That I actually had to use the, what was it called? The Jet Ball or something like that? Or the one that allows it to stay in the air for longer or something like that? Or fly along the air or something around there? I actually had to use those Pokeballs because it's not because, like, oh my god, the Pokeball was not cutting it. It was because when I'm trying to throw the Pokeball at those Unknown, they're too high for the Pokeball to go there. I tried different angles. I tried many different methods of trying to actually go and throw a Pokeball up there. Nothing was working. The only way that I could have gotten those Unknown is if I could actually throw the Pokeball off of the Braviary. That was the only way that I could have actually been able to do it. And I was very disappointed that you couldn't catch them in that way. And I was disappointed. So there is actually 3 Pokemon in Legends Arceus that you are kind of forced to go and catch them in different Pokeballs for the first attempt. So the first one that I'm talking about is, like, if you go through, like, if you go and face, like, Dialga or Palkia, depending on which one you pick, the first one, you can catch it in whatever Pokeball you want. That's perfectly fine. The one that you don't pick, you have to catch it in this special Pokeball. That Pokeball is, I guess it's supposed to be like the past representation of the Cherish Ball. So you get to catch it within a Cherish Ball. That's pretty cool. But you want to know what the problem with that is? Is that for my challenge in particular, I can only catch and use Pokemon with a Pokeball. Now, I had to catch 3 Pokemon without the Pokeball. I didn't even get a choice if I wanted to use the Origin Ball. The Origin Ball was just used in a cutscene, and then it just gave me the Pokemon. And that was the only Pokemon in my entire Legends Arceus that I actually used PK Hex on. The only one that I actually used. And it was because if I had the choice and the chance of actually catching it within a Pokeball, I would have done it. I would have sat there for hours trying to catch that Palkia within a Pokeball. But I was robbed of that. I didn't even get a choice. What the cutscene should have done was that the Origin Ball, like, it should have broken out of the Origin Ball, but the Origin Ball would have absorbed so much of that energy that was turning it into its primal origin form. I don't know how you want to word it. Like, it would have absorbed so much that it would have turned to normal, and then you would be able to face it in battle. And then that's when you throw your Pokeball or weaken it or whatever. But it's fine. I'm not that angry at it. Well, I was pretty pissed when it happened because I was really angry that I didn't even get a choice. That's the one thing that I hate about certain games, is when they rob you of the choice to do something. Like, you have all this customization, or you have all this, like, extra stuff that you can do all on your own, and then they just rob you of a tiny little decision. And I'm not blaming Game Freak, I'm not blaming, like, the Pokemon Company or whatever, I'm not blaming them. It's just a design choice that I don't like. It's like saying, like, the Pokemon game that is supposed to have luxury balls doesn't have luxury balls. Like, it's supposed to have it because you're supposed to be able to buy them, but oops, they're not coded into the game. And then you're like, seriously? It's the same thing with with Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield, there is one move that I gave pretty much every special attack Pokemon I had, because it is such a versatile move. You can use it on anything, and it's actually a really good move. That move is Hidden Power. Hidden Power is one of the best moves in my opinion. It's a 70 base power move that is a special attack, and that can change type based upon your stats, based upon your IVs. It is perfect. That is a perfect move. It had little to no faults to it, unless they never added it in. Same thing with Return. Return is a really good move. It has a it has a chance of being, I think it's like 10 base power if your friendship is underneath or something like that. But then it has a high cap of base power of 102 if you have max friendship. And even if you have something like Aerialate or whatever, that's like an extra bonus, and that also means that you have a different you can turn it's stronger than most other flying type moves without recoil or without an extra condition with like low accuracy or anything like that. So that is incredible that Return has that versatility. Nope, not gonna add it into the game. Like, if they got with Frustration, that would have been just fine. I don't think anybody uses that move. But like Return's really good, especially at the beginning of the game when you only have like Tackle, Quick Attack, Scratch, Pound. Like, obviously you were going to use Return because Return has a chance of being stronger than those moves. It just takes time. But no, we don't get that. I don't know, I would have preferred Return over anything else. Alright, final Pokemon, and then that's it. I was gonna say, and now we're not gonna get a Pokemon. Oh, of course, it's the final Pokemon is Devimp, man, bro. Sorry, buddy. Alright, when we get back, I will fully heal everybody. I will also have everybody fully trained up to level 70. Even Evie will be level 70 with very... I don't think we need to give anybody new moves. I think their moves are perfect the way they are. Unless... Give me 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so I want to figure out how to get Swords Dance, unless it's after the game. If it's after the game, forget it. We're not going to go after it, because it's after the game ends. Swords Dance move. It is a TM. Yep. I can't get it now. Okay. Okay, so when do we get this then? Yeah, so after we beat this, we'll be able to get it. Of course it is. Okay, so in order for us to actually get Swords Dance, we have to get the TM or HM for Waterfall. Unfortunately, in order to get the HM Waterfall, we have to beat the game. And unfortunately, in order for us to beat the game easier, we need Swords Dance. So, looks like you're keeping Dragon Claw. Yay! But yeah, so that's going to be it. Next time, we will be taking on the Elite Four? I don't know if it's the Elite Four, but we're going to take care of the Tandor Championship. So I'll see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Uranium.